Yes, guys, what you saying? This is the second time we tried this because we didn't hit the go live button.
The go live button, yeah. Blame me for that. Yeah, we've actually been talking to each other for about 10 minutes. Yeah. But there's been nothing.
It was like, yeah, well, why is my screen still not on properly? Like,
yeah, why, are we live or are we not live?
Yeah, how is everyone doing anyway? Is everyone all right?
Yes.
Is it hot where you are? Because I'll tell you one thing, it is absolutely bloody boiling where we are.
It is roasting.
I'm gonna get the weather app up now, mate, and tell you how hot it is. In here.
We are honestly torturing ourselves to be here right now. Like, this shed is the hottest place on earth right now. I can guarantee you that. Do
you think we should have the door open until at least kick off to let some fresh air in?
See, Nugsy just said it's boiling. Yeah, it is boiling, Nugsy. We're having a terrible time. I don't know.
I think we should open it, mate.
Do you reckon he's sweating there? Yeah. I'll open it and get us.
Because it's 30 minutes into the game, and we have to stop the stream because one of us passes out.
Yeah. Guys, you need to give us regular water checks, innit? You need to tell us to drink water because we'll forget.
There is water checks, isn't there? There's water stuff in the game.
Oh yeah, so we can have a drink at them times, innit?
Yeah.
That's what we should be drinking. Well, we can have a drink throughout it, innit? Don't torture ourselves by giving us 25 minutes. Yeah, so today's game, bro, how you feeling about it?
I'm feeling confident because we're a better side. I said in my pre-match prediction, I back 4-0. And I still back 4-0. The only thing is double pivot, man. 2 central defensive midfielders.
Yeah, what made people making of that? Because it doesn't always work, innit?
It doesn't.
We've seen it like against Norwich. It was terrible against Norwich. I think that's the worst one we ever had with that. Yeah, big call starting Goodwin and Rodway together. However, the other big call is Sterling up front rather than Jesus. What do you make about that?
Well, he did it last time, didn't he?
Yeah.
When we was in this position against Chelsea last time, we had no striker. Jesus was we predicted Jesus would start, and then boom, who started up front? Sterling, and then within 3 minutes he swapped it about, and it's just a mess. I just don't get it. Does anyone else here not understand why when you've got a mint striker? Gabriel Jesus is class. So why not just start him?
Yeah,
why not just start him, man?
I agree with that. Doesn't make sense, innit?
I don't get it.
We should be starting him. He's sick.
So
with that though, with the whole Sterling up front, was it United? The United game when we lost, did he start up front on that? Can't remember. I don't remember.
I'm sure he played like a Kev in a sort of like false nine.
Yeah.
False nine. I'm sure he played like Kevin a false nine, but it just doesn't work. So I'm gutted about the fact that Jesus isn't starting up front, and I'm also gutted about the fact that Foden's not fit, and I'm also gutted about the fact that we're playing 2 holding midfielders.
Yeah.
So I might have to revise this 4-0 prediction.
Yeah. Oh, are you going for a revision on it?
I'm going for a revision, mate. Maybe 4-0 the other way at this rate.
Lewis has guessed the scores right every single time. So you got the 3-0, the 5-0. This would be your 3rd in a row.
Yeah.
Make mad for betting. Would have been sick.
It would have been class, mate. I would have been earning peas, mate. Adam Heald is dying right now.
Yeah, we're dying right now. I think progressively throughout this stream, you're gonna see us get even worse.
Yeah.
Because it's well up.
Yeah.
It is well up.
I mean, that'll be a video in itself, won't it?
just the state of us as we go on. We're gonna be absolutely delirious by the end of the stream. Dehydrated.
Yeah.
We're gonna be dying.
Nugsy thinks Bernardo Sterling. Yeah, here's a question actually. How do we think we're gonna set up today? Like, who plays up top? Do we play like a false nine that we've done? Pep has done that before, like play some sort of false nine. Who plays on the wings? Who's playing where? It's a bit weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nugsy thinks Bernardo and Sterling might swap, but what do you mean, Nugsy? Like, where do you think these guys will be on the pitch? Because if I'm looking at the team, I don't actually know like who's going to play where. Like, if you're looking at it, right, so you got the 2 holding midfielders, you got Kev, who you'd expect them to play sort of like an attacking role, and then you got Mahrez on the right, Silva on the left, and then Sterling up front. Or could you put Sterling on the wing? Maybe he puts Kev in sort of like in a false nine, but I don't know. I don't get it. I guess obviously time will tell, and we'll start watching it, and we'll probably realise quite quickly what's actually happening.
Yeah, what the game plan is.
What are your early predictions, guys? Because I'm pretty baffled here. What are you saying?
I don't know. I can't call it. It's Pep's mind, isn't it? Pep's crazy mind. It's hard to know which way round he's going to do it. Cap agrees and said that we should have played Jesus.
Yeah.
And told him to target Christensen, and I'm sure you said that.
I said that exact thing on the pre-match. You leave Rudiger alone, right? Rudiger's a good centre half. Yeah, I don't think he's mint, but he's a good centre half. So just tell Jesus Just say, mate, just go Christensen, lad. Just go. Christensen was actually highly rated a few years ago.
Yeah.
And then he sort of like had a bit of a dip, had a bit of a wobble. So I just tell Jesus to stay on him. He's saying Cap says never works. So I think he's referring to the double pivot as well.
Yeah, double pivot never works.
Charlie Long saying disappointed Foden can't play. Yeah, I'm disappointed, Charlie, as well, that Foden can't play. He's obviously must have a knock. But if he's being rested today or saved for Sunday, then fair play, I'll back that, because Sunday is actually the more important game. It's kind of weird because I want him to play today because it's a harder team, and we need him to play against harder teams to see how he can cope. But at the same time, Sunday is like a massive game.
Yeah, for me, it's more important that he plays on Sunday because it's a more important game, isn't it?
Yeah. Joe Pierre says Bernardo and KDB false nines. It's going to be a madness.
That just throws another idea into the mix.
Yeah, shout out Joe Pierre. That's his shirt.
Yes,
on the wall.
Joe Pierre's shirt on the wall over there.
On the wall. Shout out.
Nathan Heyman says, yes, boys, United fan, praying for a big City win.
Oh, of course. Because of Liverpool, yeah.
Supporting the Blues, isn't it?
It's sad times, mate, when United fans supporting City because Liverpool are going to win the title. It's just bad news.
Nugsy says he's saying 2-0.
2-0. I mean, given the fact that we're playing two holding midfielders, I'll be buzzing with that, mate. I'm not going to lie. Any win with two holding midfielders. Obviously, the reason he's doing this, right, this holding midfielder, he's got it convinced that in the Champions League, the only way we win is by playing two holding midfielders. The problem is, in the Prem, I just don't think it works. I honestly don't. I just think that we just need to go for it and just beat every team that we play because we are better than them.
Yeah, I agree.
I know, Adam, I don't want to see Gundogan anywhere near the striker position. Yeah, I seen that quote, actually. I seen that and I was a bit like, what? Nah, don't be stupid, mate.
Chelsea have only kept one clean sheet in the last 11 Premier League encounters.
And we don't play any striker.
And we don't play a striker.
Class.
Pep masterclass in bounds.
You got to love it. You got to absolutely love it. You got to love it. Same shape as United semi and Madrid away. Yeah, well, I mean, they were good results, weren't they? So yeah, buzzing. Lil Wayne dropping the what did he get? 10 out of 11, mate.
Oh yeah, that's decent.
10 out of 11 on the old
I thought I got
Matchstar.
close.
So Lil Wayne, what you saying? Jesus is injured, or is he? What is because of the knock? You're saying because of the knock? So maybe pick up a little knock in training or something. Is that what you're saying?
Maybe.
I've not seen it. I've not seen the news. Let us know.
Bossman's it. Bossman's in the stream. Big up the boss man. He says, either get that door open, invest in a fan, or get the towels in, boys. Yeah. It's absolutely roasting in here, mate. We're having a bad time. I'm actually going to get us I'm going to get the drinks in it. I'll open the door, get the drinks, and we'll
get a pot towel, mate.
A pot towel, we'll slam in the fridge. I'll be back in a second. I'll leave you in the...
Let me give you these monsters.
Yeah, I'll leave you in the sturdy hands of
half-time drinks. Get everything,
half-time
bro.
drinks, yeah. Let's stock this fridge.
Are you putting these in the fridge then?
Let's put them in the...
Yeah, put them in, because we'll have them at half time.
The OG fridge.
Put them in the fridge, and then just bring out water and towels.
Yeah.
And ice cubes and ice packs. Oh my god, it is hot. It is hot. Isn't it mad? Like the weather we get in this country is just like it's just a madness. Just a madness. Yeah, Foden not on the bench. Yeah, obviously got enough. But like I say, so long as that breeze, whew, nice. So long as he's fit for Sunday, I'm not that fussed. Jordan Rose, Chelsea fan. All right, pal. Should be a good game. Yeah, it should be a good game. Have Chelsea got anything riding on this game? I don't even know. Check the league table. Oh, you do actually, yeah. Top 4 race. All right, so it's interesting. You know, Chelsea got to bring it today. Chelsea got to bring it because they need the wins. They need the wins. Oh, did you see that stat? Martial scored the first hat-trick since Sir Alex Ferguson left, mate. And you should have seen the fans on Twitter and everything, mate. They were absolutely buzzing. They've not scored a hat-trick for like... You know that door? Mad. They've not scored a hat-trick for like 7 years. Absolute jokes. Absolute jokes. But yeah, Chelsea, all right, pal. Yeah, should be a good game. I'm looking forward to it, actually. Who is most likely to get a Prem debut out of the 3 youngsters on the bench? Good question. What do you think, guys? Out of the 3 youngsters, Doyle, Howell, Bellis and Palmer on the bench, who's most likely to get on the pitch? I'd say Otamendi's on the bench, and that would be a huge disrespect to him. Huge disrespectful to him if you put Howell Bellis on over Otamendi. But I do rate Howell Bellis highly, so I wouldn't actually be that upset if he did it. Yes, he's brought the supplies. The
We're all
United
supplied
Nations is here. We're going through the 3 youngsters on the bench.
Oh yeah, Palmer, Howard, Bellison.
Yeah, who's most likely to get a Premier League debut? So I'm saying that because Otamendi's on the bench, I think that makes Howard Bellis's chances very slim. Doyle. I mean, Doyle's a good shout there because he's a CD. Is it like a centre mid, and we're playing 2 CDMs. But at the same time, I have seen Zinchenko play centre defensive mid and centre mid for Ukraine. So, but maybe Pep doesn't see Zinchenko as a midfield player, and therefore Doyle could get on. Palmer, again, he's got the issue of David Silva being on the bench. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, lads. It's looking highly unlikely any of them are going to get on the pitch. To be honest, cut a long story short, but it's buzzing for that they're on the bench. Isn't it?
It's good that they got that on the team.
How old are they? Like 17, mate. If you're a 17-year-old and you're on the bench and you're going to Stamford Bridge with the boys, you'd be absolutely buzzing, wouldn't you?
Yeah, of course you'd be.
I'd be hype, mate. I'd be hype. So yeah,
it'd be good if we do get to see some of them. Obviously, like I say, it is highly unlikely. However, you know what I mean. When we're smashing them 4-0, we might get to see some Palmer, innit?
Yeah. Everyone's saying Doyle, but I'm not gonna lie.
Doyle. Yeah.
I don't see any of them getting on the pitch. But if they do, absolutely buzzing. Absolutely buzzing. Marko Tekic, Sane, Bayern.
Yeah, looking more than likely. City have actually made a last-ditch kind of attempt to convince Sane to stay. I don't know how far that goes or how true that is. What would that entail? Do you reckon maybe it's too little too late? Do you reckon Sane is fully gone? Or do you reckon maybe this attempt is, you know what I mean, last clutching at straws?
Well, I was having this conversation with Cap, the boy Cap, who was in the chat. And I was saying, right, that basically, yeah, he's going to leave. Yeah, it's obviously he's going to leave. He's not going to stay. But surely you've got to make a last-ditch attempt to keep the guy at the club. The guy's going to be a world-class superstar. What do you think? Should we just let him go and not fight? Or do we try everything possible to keep him at the club until the last thing and he's just got to go?
See, I'm actually happy that we are putting forward some sort of attempt. Attempt at keeping him here, because it shows that we do want him to stay. Whether that's going to convince him or not, I actually don't think. I don't think it will. I think his head lies in Germany. He's going to sign for Bayern for free.
Yeah, for free transfer. Yeah. One of the world's best players, mate.
Adam agrees fight for him. So
you got to fight, haven't you? And then if he goes, you got to accept it. You know what I mean? But I got to fight. I got to fight for him.
But don't get fighting for him confused with getting your hopes up. Because if you get your hopes up,
or paying silly money,
yeah, you kind of like there's a line that you can't cross in it. Like, sure, we can fight for him, but in my head, he's already gone. We can fight for him, and then if he does do a U-turn, then buzzing.
Adam says we'd fight for him, but Prince H. Is that Prince Harry? Yes, Prince Harry, mate, from the US of A. What are you saying? But Prince is saying, nah, let him go. I think the fans are split. Like, I'm on the side of, don't give him what he wants. Like, give him what we think he's worth.
Yeah, don't money wise. If the guy says 400k a week,
but surely you can give him something like, buy him a cake or a Lamborghini. Just trying to sweeten that deal.
Potentially. Nathan says, what do you lot reckon to Giroud starting as a centre back? Would you rather be facing him tonight or Tammy?
Well, depends what type of centre half you are. I think let's have a look.
We've got Laporte, Fernandinho,
Giroud, because yes, he's strong and he's big, but at the end of the day, on set pieces, you can just say, like, basically, Laporte is going to be fine with whoever it is. But Fernandinho, his only weakness there is probably, he's obviously probably going to get out-muscled by Giroud. But that's fine, because you just say, set pieces, Rodri or Laporte, you take Giroud.
Yeah.
Tammy Abraham, he's tall and he's fast. You know what I mean? So, I just think it depends what type of centre-half you are.
Yeah, I agree.
But none of them scare us, you know what I mean? Like, they're not like world-class strikers.
They're not coming up against like Mbappe or something.
No Lewandowski. Lewandowski. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm not that fussed.
Sane's going to be assisting Lewandowski next season. just to remind you. Nugget says Koulibaly looks likely now. I was actually going to mention this, that Koulibaly apparently he's the favourite centre-back that we're going to sign out of the list of, like, I seen apparently Soyuncu is on the list. This is Jose Alvarez. I'm not sure how much of a reliable source that is, but Soyuncu's on the list. can't think of the others. We have it in our head that it's Skriniar that we're going to get. However, you know what I mean, things could have changed since we heard that information. And if it is Koulibaly, how much would you pay for him?
Yeah, I'm just thinking, guys, he's going to cost, by the sounds of it, this guy Koulibaly, he's going to cost 80 million.
Yeah, he's going to
plus.
cost upwards of 80 million.
He's 29. Now, that's old. However, to be fair, I did see a tweet today saying we bought Fernandinho at 28 and he's gone on to win about 10 trophies. So you could look at it that way and say, that's fine. And obviously a centre-back, you know, age, you know, is extended, you know what I mean? So as a winger, as a striker, you know, your peak sort of is 20, 28, 29.
Yeah.
Whereas a centre-back, your peak's probably out 29, 30, 31 because that's when you get the experience. But I just think it's a lot of money to pay and he's never played in the Prem either. And I know the other people that we've been linked with haven't played in the Prem.
But they're a lot younger.
And they're a lot cheaper.
Because if you say, oh yeah, Koulibaly come in, he doesn't adapt to the Premier League and Pep style for a season, you've already lost a year on him there.
Yeah. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should we go for Koulibaly 90 million? Or should we go somewhere like Skriniar, what's the other guy, Upamecano?
Upamecano, yeah.
Upamecano, Soyuncu. Even, I don't rate Soyuncu that highly, but he's playing in the Prem. You know, you've got to get something from me. And I just think you're paying top dollar for an aging centre-back and he's never played in the Prem. That's three things. But it's not my money, you know what I mean? Sack it. We need to pay it.
We need it, yeah. Another thing from the same source, that John Stones, if a good offer is made, then they'll consider it.
Yeah,
and then apparently Eric Garcia and Laporte are the two centre-backs that have been told, your future is clear here. Like, we want you to stay.
Who?
Eric Garcia and Laporte.
So out of all the centre-halves, we're going to get rid of Otamendi as well?
He's just saying they're assured their position.
Yeah, that's a madness. Our centre-back situation's appalling. How we did not replace Vincent Kompany, the best centre-half ever to play in the Premier League, one of our best players ever, our club captain, and we just let him walk out the door. And who did we sign? Did we sign anyone? We didn't
sign a centre-back, no.
We just went, Fernandinho can play there. And don't get me wrong, Fernandinho's played well.
He's done a decent job.
He's been let down by his colleagues, John Stones, making mistakes, not concentrating. Otamendi, remember the Otamendi mistake at Norwich? Where he just passed it to their player.
Oh yeah.
That typifies Otamendi, that. Typifies him. Just not,
head not in the game.
Just annoying, mate. So it's annoying as well because I actually really like Otamendi and John Stones as
of course,
people, as players. I think when they're good, both of them are like world class centre halves, and I actually think they both seem genuinely nice people. Like when you see them like on interviews or like
they look decent.
On the socials, they both look like nice guys and like people that you have a beer with and chill with. But just on the pitch, they both just have this switch where they just go brain dead, and it's just bad news.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think, it's something to look at, the whole not replacing Kompany as potentially a reason that we aren't closer to Liverpool now.
I'm going to put it out there that the decision not to replace Vincent Kompany was the worst decision our club has made in the Sheikh era.
Think so?
Yeah. 100%. 100%. Like I say, mate, he was a club captain, a legend, played 300, 400 games for the club, won all the trophies with us.
Big dog centre-back.
He was basically the second manager in the dressing room. He was a quality player, and we just went, nah, we're not signing anyone. Is that arrogance? I don't know. But it needs to be looked at because that's bang out of order.
Yeah.
Bang out of order.
I think we should have signed. And potentially we did try and sign a replacement for him, like the whole Maguire situation. Apparently we was involved with that, but we weren't willing to pay the price at Leicester. What did we value him at? 80 million? 80 million pound. 80 million pound.
Yeah.
It's crazy, that, isn't it?
Yeah. And so that is a lot of money. And obviously, looking at his performances now, Harry Maguire, I'm glad we didn't sign him, especially for that money. But the fact is, we should have signed someone. And even if we overpaid, you're overpaying because you're losing someone of Vincent Kompany's stature.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because using a player of that quality, and the thing is, you lose out in two areas, innit? You're losing out on the pitch and in the dressing room. Like, as much as Kompany was injured a lot, he was still a massive force in that dressing room. I mean, go into that dressing room, Vincent Kompany there, he's going to go sick. Players aren't playing, he will go sick.
Yeah. A couple of comments coming Let's have a look what we got. Adam Hill, if he's going to cause problems. So Adam's talking about Sane. If he's going to cause problems, let him go. If we can start to deal with him and he's going to do bits for them keeping, that's my stance. I think, like I say, Sane, I think he's going to go, but I think offer him, try and do as much as you can to keep him, but I think he's going to go.
Yeah, Aravind says, can David Silva play for us in the remaining Champions League games? I think David Silva should play in our Champions League games. I think he should play more in our Champions League games than he will in the Premier League games, based on starting anyway. I think Foden should be our guy to start now. Obviously, I know we saw him left wing, didn't we, in the last game, but I'd like to see him more in that centre attacking mid role if he, as we're led to believe that he is the guy to replace David Silva. So yeah, I think he will play for us in the remaining Champions League games.
Yeah, me too. I'll back that. Lewis Dunk. See, I don't know if he's lying here or he's joking, Freddie. But Lewis Dunk.
Is he baiting it?
Yeah, but on a serious thing, Lewis Dunk's actually a good player.
Yeah,
he's nice. He's actually a good player, Lewis Dunk. But whether he's our level, I don't know. This is the thing, like, when a player plays for someone like Brighton or wherever he is at now, it's like, oh, you're signing a Brighton player. It's that sort of like, it's a bit rude, isn't it? You're sort of like, no, I don't want someone from Brighton. I want some guy from Barcelona or Napoli or Inter Milan. Like, but actually, there could be a guy, a couple 100 miles away from you that you can get for 15, 20 mil. And he's...
Nathan Ake.
Them type of players.
He'd be decent.
Do we need to spend big dough?
Think about, like, Virgil van Dijk was at Southampton. He was at a giant club, and obviously he cost loads of money, but still, he's one of the best centre-backs in the world. Yeah. If not the...
Yeah, I agree. So maybe we're looking at the wrong club. Maybe there's someone that is available.
Yeah, closer to home.
He's closer to home. Let's not forget Pep was chasing Bonucci at 30 years old. When it comes to centre-backs, I don't think Pep's concerned about age. Yeah, that's true. To be fair, Jerry, I've sort of talked myself out of the age thing now anyway. At first I was like, he's 29. I mean, that is a concern. He is 29, so you've only got him for like 3-4 years before you need to start thinking about replacing him. But 4 years...
I think it was maybe the Fernandinho thing that is like realising how old Fernandinho was when we signed him.
Yeah, 100%.
Is that kind of like switched your mentality? Because it switched when you said that. I was like, that makes sense. Then.
As soon as I saw that tweet about Fernandinho being signed at 28, I was like, yeah, actually, I'll back this Koulibaly guy. But to be fair, I've never seen the guy play. Like, I don't even know if he's any good.
No.
And the one time I actually tried to watch him play, he got injured, which wasn't good. Jordan says, imagine Tomori for City. Mate, I rate Tomori. I rate him. Is he on a big contract, Jordan? Let us know.
Yeah.
What's his contract situation? Because you want to get him signed up on a serious note. If he's not on a big contract, you need to get him signed up because he's actually a good player. I like him. I think he's tidy.
Adam says about the company signing, it was definitely the biggest mistake. And Nugsy says he's glad we didn't get Maguire.
Yeah.
I'm glad. I'm kind of glad we didn't get Maguire.
Yeah. Dan says who's available. The thing is, Dan, company obviously told the club, and the club should have been thinking of this 2-3 years before he even made his decision. Like, listen, company basically runs this dressing room. He's one of our best centre halves. We need to now be scouting years in advance of when he leaves. And it appears that the one player that we had was Maguire, who wasn't even that good anyway. So that's a bit disappointing.
True. Prince says he hopes Cole Palmer gets on. We discussed this a minute ago whether we'll actually see players. People are saying that Doyle is more likely to get game time than Palmer. I don't think we'll see him, but like you said before, Lewis, it is a buzz in it. It's a buzz for an 18-year-old to be in the Chelsea squad. I mean, imagine how many people were buzzing when Manuel Pellegrini sent 22 18-year-olds to Chelsea. That was crazy, wasn't it? Thinking back, that was crazy. Pellegrini just went, throwing it.
Yeah. We actually we equalised as well, didn't we? Didn't we
Yeah, we did.
They scored.
They scored. We equalised straight away, I think.
Yeah, what was his name? Quiz. Oh, I remember his name.
Was it? No, what? Not Putis.
No, what was the guy's name who scored that equaliser? Man, I can see his face. He had black hair. I can see his face. Chat'll know. Chat, who scored the equaliser in the that game when we... What was it? A League Cup game or FA Cup game? I can't remember. But someone knows. Someone knows the answer to that question. Cole Palmer. I've seen him a few times play in the academy. Interesting type of player. Like he's quite tall. When I seen him, which was about probably a year ago in the academy, he was quite a skinny lad. So I imagine that he needs to... Kicked off, by the way, guys. I imagine that he needs to sort of like pack on some muscle. But he's very technically good. He's very good. He's very good. Tyrone Mings. I need someone better for that. Better than that for my first choice. You know, with Laporte. I think he's a good player, and I think that you know, as sort of like a second, like a backup, I think it's not a bad shout. But I need someone. I need a big dog. I can't bother messing about with these 30-40 million pound. I want big cash.
You want something like a ready-made, innit? Ready-made big dog who's going to come in and slam.
Yeah, big cash, big cash. So the game's kicked off. City playing in this kit. This kit isn't great, to be honest.
Bossman called it the ice lolly kit.
Ice lolly kit. I mean, yeah, I see it. I see that resemblance.
Speaking of kits, the new kits don't look they don't look great. The home one I'm a big fan of. I'll accept the home one, although it does look like a swimming pool.
Big car locker.
The third kit though is just a massive miss. Freddie says buzzing. I remembered the start timer. Yes, I did remember it. Wait till half time. That's when I forget it.
Yeah. Some guys just said, "Hello guys, I don't think we should buy Koulibaly or Skriniar neither. Honestly, watch a lot of City games. I don't know how these players play, but come on, Syria is the league where Smalling is top in the back." You are right. I can't pronounce your name, pal.
Yeah.
But who would you sign then?
Yeah.
Because you got to give me a solution. You can't be, you know...
Don't hit us with problems if you don't have the solution.
I need the solutions, lad. I need the solution.
Nathan says Nathan Ake on the cheap if Bournemouth go down.
Yeah, but again, I want a starter. Is Nathan Ake good enough to start? If we play Real Madrid in the Champions League final next year, are you buzzing that you've got Nathan Ake on there? I don't know if I am. Like, I do rate him. I think he's a good player. And I'd have him at the club as like... I want him now as my Otamendi. We've got Otamendi on the bench. I want him as my Otamendi. Am I being greedy there? I don't know. But I don't... You know what I mean? I don't want him as my first choice. I think I'm being greedy. Maybe I'm being greedy.
Maybe you are being greedy.
Ake is a good player, like...
Yeah,
that's what I do. I talk myself into these things. I always say, nah, I don't want him, and then the more I talk about it...
Yeah, you go on a mad journey, don't you, every single time.
A journey.
Jordan Rose says, you guys are sound, but come on, Chelsea. So obviously Chelsea fan and Reese is wanting to do one, so...
Fair enough.
Hostility in
Absolute
the chat.
Scraps in the chat, lads. Yeah, mad. Interesting start. It looks like it's going to be a decent game. Like, both teams look like they want it. Like, they do, don't they?
Fast pace, everyone's going at it.
I like how Chelsea got the stadium. They've got it similar to us with the
banners.
Has everyone done this then?
Because I think everyone's done it. Although when I seen Liverpool's, I don't think that didn't look as nice as ours anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, interesting. So like I say, interesting that both teams are going at it by the looks of it. So yeah, should be a good one. Should be good. I just don't. Mason Mount's a good player, and is he on the pitch? Mason Mount. Let me see the team.
Yeah, he is.
He's on the yeah.
Yeah.
He's a good player. I like Mason Mount. I don't think, and I'm not being biased, and Jordan won't like me for this. Not you, Jordan. Jordan Rhodes. I do think Foden is a better player, but Mason Mount plays more games. And, you know, when it comes to it, next year, Euros, Mason Mount plays every game in the Premier League and Phil Foden isn't. Like, we don't know obviously what's going on. I'm just speculating here. The Mason Mount, even though in my opinion he's a good player but not quite as good as Phil Foden, he's more likely to get the nod, obviously, because it's all about game time, isn't it? It's all about game time. Nice play from City. Can I just mention Kyle Walker this season? I think he's been fantastic. I think, one of the reasons that Cancelo hasn't got in the team at all really this year is because Kyle Walker's form for me has been up there. And
100%. Kyle Walker this season has been insane.
Yeah, early season. I was tipping the guy for player of the season for us until chance there until De Bruyne just started doing like all sorts of silly madness. You know what I mean?
Yeah, De Bruyne did do a madness, isn't it?
He's done
What's he on
madness.
now? 15 or 16 assists.
He needs like 4 more. So is it like 4
more?
Is
it 20? Is 20 the assist mark? Like to beat the record?
Who is it? Thierry Henry?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. I'm not sure.
Alan put go on wig. Jordan says, yeah, that's fair. He said he rates both.
Yeah, they're both men. Imagine them two as our... Basically, England, for me, at the moment, are lacking like a proper good centre holding midfielder. Like, Henderson's good in the sense that he can move the ball in the Prem, and the Prem is fast, so he can move the ball quick. But in international, you need a brain, and he doesn't have the... I'm not being disrespectful, I just don't think the guy's got like the proper footballing brain. But if we can get someone... I thought Eric Dyer was going to be it, but he's just too slow. If you can get someone with a proper football brain... who can just hold that midfield for England, and then that, like Mason Mount, Phil Foden, Oxlade-Chamberlain. I don't like Dele Alli. You let them three, just either three of them, just mix them up. Go at it with the wingers up front. Your Rashford or your Sancho, your Sterling, your Kane.
Yeah.
Mate, that's not bad. But we need a holding midfielder. I think in international football, holding midfielder is one of the most important positions on the pitch. You agree?
Yeah,
I just think they just run the game, don't they?
Yeah, of course. Reece says Declan Rice.
Nah.
I think it's cut out.
Nah, no way, man. You don't have the brain. You got to be able to pass the ball properly as well and like read the game. And I think, I don't know. And if he is the player who needs to get out of West Ham, then he needs to get somewhere who plays good football. I'm enjoying the start of this game. I think out of the 3 games that we watched so far, this will be the third. I think this is, for me, been the best.
It's the fastest we've come out.
Yeah, the best start. Is Bernardo Silva playing central like a mid position? It looks like it, doesn't it? Is it?
Who's up top?
Don't know.
Sterling must be up top, surely. Or in like the false 9 kind of thing. Or it could be. Do you remember we played Madrid? KDB was essentially our striker, wasn't he?
Yeah. Ben Mendy's played some games without getting injured.
I know he actually
touch every piece of wood around you right now.
He came out, didn't he, saying
should have said that. Sorry.
Is that Jorginho?
I don't know.
No, it's not. He's on the pitch. Who was that then on the screen?
I'm sure Jorginho was on the bench. I'm sure he was.
Yeah, you're right. It was Jorginho. Guy's got a lockdown haircut. I've lost what I was saying as well.
Yeah, I don't know what you say. How does Ross Barkley play for Chelsea? Do we rate Ross Barkley? I mean, he's a decent footballer, isn't he? But I think he's Everton level. I really do.
Ross Barkley, yeah. You say Everton level, where he came from, innit?
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think that was his level. I think he's done very, very well to get in this Chelsea side, but...
They didn't pay a lot of money for him, did they? It was like 15 million, 20 mil?
I think he was out of contract, so I think they got a good deal on him. Maybe that's why. Chelsea are shrewd business operators, aren't they? You know what I mean? They're decent. They're decent with the old transfers.
Was it last stream or in one of our recent videos? You said that you think that Chelsea probably the best in the business at signing people.
They are. I think Chelsea are best in the business at signing players and selling players. They make us look. We're embarrassing compared to them when it comes to prices paid. I think it's a madness.
Fair China says Barker's going to score against us now. Watch.
Yeah. And Mendy getting injured.
Mendy will get injured, yeah.
Just everything. I've just jinxed everything. Nah, I back us still. I still back the 4-0, me. Looking how we started. Nah, that didn't go, ref. It didn't go. I think assistant linesmen are pointless these days. I really do. I just don't see what they bring.
Do you think assistant linesmen could get replaced by like technology?
I think so, because...
I mean, with cameras running down the pitch, sticking to the last defender kind of thing.
Oh, we're playing really nice football, guys. The passing and move is really... You just wouldn't imagine that we've been off for so long.
No, it's quick.
And we've played 2 games. I think Chelsea have only played 1. You know what I mean? And we played against Arsenal. They played against Villa.
We played 3 in it. They played 2, is it?
Oh, good crossing by Mendy. And then the keeper does some weird save thing with his legs.
I always feel with Mendy you get 1 or 2. Like, you either get the Mendy who whips these balls in mint crosses, or you'll get the Mendy that slams these crosses really high, as if we've got someone like Giroud or Dzeko still.
Yeah. I remember that when we had like Dzeko and everyone, we always used to seem to do... I don't know if this was me. Guys in the chat can let me know. But when we had Dzeko, I always feel like we used to do low crosses. And then as soon as he left, I feel like we just started doing like high crosses. Like straight away, instantly. We said, back to England, do you rate that Harry Winks? You know what? I rate him. I think he'd be good for England in that position. Like, I don't think he'd suit our style of football at all. I think he's well too slow. But I think he's got a brain. I think he's got a football brain.
Tom, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think he's got decent techers. And I think he's got... I just think, yeah, you know what? That's a shout. But...
He's young still, isn't he?
I don't know if he's proper young. I think he's one of these guys like Loftus-Cheek who you think's young.
But
and then you look at his age and then he's like 24 or 25, which, yeah, he's still young, but like... The only thing is, can he sit there on his own? In my formation, I'm playing 1 CDM and then 2 attacking midfielders. Does he have the ability to play there on his own? Because obviously...
The lone CDM.
That is sort of like a difficult position, and playing it on his own, I don't think does he play it on his own for Chelsea? Nah, it's Mourinho. He definitely plays 2 central defensive midfielders, doesn't he? But yeah, shout like that.
Matthias says facts, bad start, to be honest.
You think it's a bad start? I don't know if it's a bad start, bro. I think it's a good start.
Decent, quick football.
You know what I mean? We've got hold of the ball. We've got the possession. We've got the stats on the screen. No, we've not got the stats on the screen.
I'll put the stats on that.
But I'm sure we'll see the possession now, and I'm sure we'll be dominating on possession. And the thing is, how are Chelsea going to score here? I don't see how they're going to score. I just think we need to keep on playing our football. We've got plenty of creativity on the pitch in Bernardo, Mahrez, Sterling, Kevin De Bruyne, and no one to finish it. So 0-0 for me. Nah, I'm still backing 4-0. I'm still backing 4-0. Oh, City playing nasty football here. Great play there between Bernardo and Rodri, just keeping the ball in the central midfield position. Sterling and Mendy linking up really nice.
Yeah, really nice link up.
Ooh, that's a corner. City started well. Minus, bro, I got to disagree. Respectfully. I think we started good. You know what I mean? They've not had any chances, have they, or anything?
No.
No, decent. 10 minutes in. No problems. And City, for me, have been the better side. Have we got the stats? Yeah. Is that the possession there at the top?
Yeah.
We're on 36 possession. Oh no, we're red.
Now we're red.
Ah, baffles heads. Right, so we're red. Chelsea blue. That makes sense. Okay, yeah. So what? 64% possession. Oh, I think we're doing all right.
Matthias says we need a striker.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with that, Matthias.
I
think I don't know why I didn't start with Jesus. It'd be interesting to find out why. Chance here. Ooh, ball played in by Kev. Yeah, he's not happy in Bernardo. He was in there, headed it backwards, and because of Matthias, as you say, pal. Yeah, I agree, mate. That's 1-0. We had a striker. Yep, I agree.
Speaking of Jesus there, in that position, Jesus is really good at heading the ball.
Yeah, he is.
For a guy his size, he's underrated.
Yeah. Nah, Matthias, to be fair, you're out with that one, mate. I agree with you on that one.
Nice football from Chelsea there.
I seen something saying...
Oh,
yeah, that was close. I seen something saying that Chelsea have beat us the most ever out in the Premier League. Like, out of any team. Or maybe Arsenal was the one. Yeah, that's right. Arsenal beat us the most in the Prem. The other
Arsenal
team.
have?
Yeah. I seen it online, I'm sure I did. These are facts, I think.
Spitting straight facts.
Here's a nice stat. City have won 18 of their past 20 midweek Premier League fixtures.
What is midweek anymore?
Yeah, it's true.
In the current situation, is this even midweek?
That's promising, though, that, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
At the last 20 midweek games, we've only not won 2. Like, you got to be happy with that, boys. You got to be confident coming into this game. You got to be confident. 100%.
That makes sense, Reece. Reece just said, did you know Bernardo and Stones have got a bet on for who can go the longest without a trim?
Oh, really?
If that's true. That ain't a joke, innit? That's true. That makes sense, innit? Because Bernardo's got a boff.
Yeah.
I can't really talk, innit? But
so, do you know how I just made everyone proper confident with the stat about the 18 wins, 20?
Yeah,
everyone's like, oh yeah, Lewis, thanks for that. Like, I'm pretty confident. Even Matthias now is like, yeah, we'll win this now. Yeah, I'm buzzing. I've got another stat for you. Pep Guardiola has only won 1 of his 5 away games as manager versus Chelsea.
Ooh.
So something's got to give, lads.
Well,
something's got to give.
I'll throw another positive stat at you then. City lost their last Premier League game in London, obviously against Tottenham, which lost 2-0. We've not lost consecutive games in London since December 2015.
Mad. I was at that Tottenham game. It was disgusting.
Yeah.
Also, there's no Tottenham fans in the chat, so I'm not going to get any beef. Their stadium is not as loud as everyone makes out. I'm telling you. It's this nice stadium, really nice stadium, one of the nicest I've ever been to. And, yeah, the atmosphere is decent, but it's not like, you know what I mean? My ears were perfectly fine afterwards.
Yeah.
I was absolutely steaming at the time, though. So
was you? I thought you drove down.
Nah, I got the bus.
I
got bus down.
Bus down, you got the bus down.
I got a big bus down. Yeah, I chanced it. Oh, he's offside. Is he offside? Oh, he wasn't even offside. Guys, I don't know if you're watching this. Some of you might not be, but there's a chance there. Keeper kicks it out at something. Mahrez manages to intercept it, heads it to Bernardo. He basically just has to put the ball in the net, but I don't think he could get the ball down and get it under control. I thought he might have been offside, but ref said nah. Madness.
Matthias has another interesting stat is we've only conceded 1 goal from open play with Laporte in the team. That's big, that.
That is a nice stat, Matthias.
Bossman's called you at Stat Lewis.
Stat Lewis.
Yeah. You can have your own channel in it. I think it's been a decent start for us. Got chances.
I think it's a good game. It started off good as the actual football match, so that's nice because you don't want to sit here watching boring football. I think we've started quite well. But I agree with Matthias in the sense that
we should have a striker on that.
I don't see why we don't have Gabriel Jesus on. But you could argue and say we've got 58% possession. Maybe we wouldn't have that high possession if we had a striker on. I don't know. I'm just playing devil's advocate, you know what I mean? Plus, you don't want to question Pep really, do you? Because the guy is like genius. Do you reckon he just like thinks about football all the time?
Yeah, 100%. What did he say? I'm sure I listened to a podcast on Pep. One of his ones from when he was at Bayern, and the guy was saying that he's literally just football 24/7. Guy commits hard to football.
Like, do you reckon like when he goes to the pub with his mates? Like, I don't know if he goes to the pub, like the dog and duck. But do you reckon he just talks football with his pals?
Nah, I reckon it's worse than that. I reckon he brings a laptop to the pub.
Oh, he's that guy.
He's that guy who sits there.
He doesn't even get up. He orders everything on the app, so he doesn't have to move.
That's it. He sits there with his laptop, looking at videos of the opposition, isn't it?
Plays golf though, doesn't he?
Yeah, that's true.
But maybe he thinks about football there.
And golf, yeah.
I bet he's like doing all the tactics and that when he's about to hit a ball, that with a stick. I bet he's like, should I aim in over there? I mean, that's probably what you do in golf anyway. Probably over-analysing here. But the guy is just a madness in it.
I've never been a big golf fan. I don't know if I could play golf.
I played the other day.
You played golf the other week, didn't you?
I play with my dad sometimes. I'm not good though. I don't know how to hit the ball. Like, I'm going to pay for a few lessons. I'm not going to go on wild. Like, I don't want to, be Rory McIlroy. I just want to know how to like swing the stick because I always do it proper bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You hit the grass first.
Yeah, because if you think
right, the ground.
You've got your body's like this side on, and then you got the stick, and then you got the ball or the club. You got the club, and you got the ball on the ground. But then do you go round or do you come up? You know what I mean? Like, how do you do it? And then how do you come down?
Get the buzz down.
Let us know if you want us to start a golf tips YouTube channel.
Yeah, golf tips.
They won't be very good. I'll put it that. Alright, say you got a free kick here, good position, so I'll probably waste it. Chance! Oh, that was a sick save. Was that Fernandinho? I just hear what I said then as well. And probably waste it, and it was the chance of the game. Oh,
finger.
The ball in. Is it for Mahrez? I think it was Mahrez or Bernardo. It was a left footer. Oh, and it's a big header, but it is straight at the goalkeeper.
Yeah, it's straight. Good save though.
Yeah, fair enough.
Bossman said, "Imagine doing that on about the bringing your laptop to a pub."
Yeah,
because we've seen Bossman with a laptop at a pub.
Yeah, Matthias tiki taka city. Every pass is Matthias is getting more positive here.
Yeah, tiki taka from goal. Yeah. We're converting. Jonas says I tried golf. He's left with blisters.
Yeah, it's a difficult one, isn't it? And like your back, because you got to bend over as well. You got to like arch your back, your legs. Nah, I mean, I think it's one of them sports where if you get good at it, I reckon it'd be proper enjoyable. And like when I played with my dad, we took a few Stellas on the golf course and it was pretty sick. But I don't think it's no fun if you're not good. Like, you do need to get good at it. And I'm not good. That's why I want a few lessons just to learn how to swing.
Adam says, Lewis, golf's easy.
Nah, bro. I golf try hard, and even that's not great, mate.
I golf try hard.
I'd love to golf easy, mate, but it's not true. It's not true. How hit a ball? By Racer UK, how hit a ball? Yeah, I don't know how to hit it, bro. I don't know how to do the swing. Seriously. Don't know how to do it. I watched a YouTube video on it as well. Some guy called Rick Shields. I don't know if he's like a famous guy or whether he's just... I don't know, but... he did some like YouTube videos on it, and I was just bare struggling. I just couldn't do it. But the Stella was nice anyway, and it was well hot, so it was decent. And it burns a lot of like calories as well.
Is it? Because you're walking about the course.
If you want to try, you want to try and get the fat loss and that, get on the golf thing.
Reese says try football golf.
What's that?
Football golf. You've not seen it? Looks sick. I've never been before. It looks.
Is it literally just like a golf course, but you just kick a ball?
Kick footballs, yeah.
That sounds sick, to be fair. Yo, link me up on that. That sounds mint.
It actually looks sick. I always wanted to go to that.
Matthias, why haven't Pep tried Sané as a striker? I just don't think Sané's going to start any games.
Yeah, I don't see him starting at all until.
I'm all for him playing the odd game here or there, but I totally understand why he's not going to start him.
I want to see him play. However, I don't think we'll see him play a lot.
Yeah, and to be fair, why would you? But when you got a fully fit squad, you know, why would you play him when he's going to leave? You know what I mean? He's not going to play in any of the competitive games anyway. You know, the FA Cup, the Champions League, and there's only 8 games after the Prem. So he's and these games are about getting fitness. So he's just not going to play. You know, which is sad because you know I really like him, and I'm going to be gutty when he leaves. But arrivederci, Sane. That's Italian, isn't it?
Yeah. Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen. Yeah. Plus, Bayern's not even a good football club. Remember when we went? It's so boring. You should hear the fans.
Yeah, you say Bayern aren't a good football club, but I mean like the best football club in Germany, aren't they?
I just mean like, I don't know. They're a mint football club.
And they are sick. They're smashing it in the Champions League this year as well.
I'm just trying to make myself feel. A bit
better. You're being a bit bitter. You're just trying to make yourself feel better, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, new City Xtra video. Try football golf. That'd be well funny, that wouldn't it?
That would be funny.
City Xtra lads playing football golf. I don't even know what it is though. So someone needs to link me, and then I'll have a look at it.
Matthias says Thiago from Bayern is leaving. City should get him just to annoy Bayern. Don't Pep really like Thiago?
Yeah, but isn't he just another Gundogan?
I'm sure.
We can't
get him.
We can't get him and have Gundogan. I mean, get him and then let Gundogan go, but I just think that they're similar players. Very similar.
I'm sure I've seen rumours that he might be going to Liverpool.
Who? Thiago?
Yeah.
Remember when they signed that Cater and they thought he was going to be mint?
Heavy Cater?
I was scared as well, you know.
Same, I thought he was going to be sick.
I remember when I think he was at Leipzig. And I remember watching a game because City were linked with him. And he was class. I'm sure he scored like 2 goals. And I watched him and I thought, this guy's mint. And then Liverpool signed him and I was gutted. I actually thought he was going to tear it up. And luckily, he's just... I mean, I say luckily, he's still going on won the league. But the guy's flopped in it. Big time.
Matthias says Thiago's way better than Gundo.
Yeah, I mean, I probably wouldn't disagree with that, to be fair. He probably is better than Gundo.
Is he what we need right now, though, isn't it? Is that something that we need to importantly look at?
I mean, we should be trying to flog these players to, like, Barcelona, because Barcelona love players like that. You know what I mean? Oh, we need to talk about the news.
The news?
The Arthur news and the
Arthur news that came out of nowhere. Pjanic?
Pjanic has gone the other way, apparently.
Has he?
So apparently, right, I seen a thing online saying it's 80 million for Arthur.
Yeah.
And then I seen a thing online saying it's not.
Drink break, bro.
Oh, it's drink break.
Do you want me to get There's a water in the freezer, isn't it? A big water.
Oh, no, it's mine still cold, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, well, initially I seen it saying it's 80 million euros, and then I seen it was Pjanic and 10 million. So they were valuing Pjanic at 70 million, but I don't know if that's true.
See, I seen a thing about kind of balancing the books between himself, like so that it doesn't like have a knock-on effect for both sides. Don't really know how it works or anything. I'm not an expert in that, but apparently the deal works good for both teams financially, as well as obviously both getting different players. Yeah,
Barca, mate. They ever since Pep left, their club has just been a bit of a shambles. If you look at their team now, and it's ridiculous, honestly. This drink break is a good thing for the fans as well, because it's absolutely... I mean, to be fair, it has cooled down a bit now, but we have got the door open.
But maybe it's just cooling down outside a bit. It's still well hot. Yeah. It's still roasting in here.
Yeah.
Jordan Road says City need that centre-back before looking at midfielders, in his opinion, and I agree.
Yeah, I think most people agree with that, to be fair. I sometimes like... Not all the time, Jordan, so don't start giving me grief later on. But I sometimes like getting other fans' opinions on your team, especially when it's not like a Liverpool fan who's just trying to be bitter, because I feel like when another fan gives you a view, it's a little bit, it's not biased, is it?
Yeah, you're right, innit?
I wouldn't take it from a Liverpool fan though.
Nah, because if they're going to give you criticism, it's going to be...
Yeah.
It's not going to be reliable, innit?
Yeah, Matthias said it's shocking from Barca. Yeah, Matthias says it's 75 million for Arthur, and now Pjanic plus 10.
So it was 75 million, but now they've changed it to Pjanic.
They changed the deal.
Plus 10 mil.
Right, okay, fair enough.
How old's Pjanic? Like 27?
I think he's older than that. Kevin De Bruyne? Oh. Chelsea need to win this game, really, as well. I was looking at the top 4 before, and, you know, United are just behind them.
So United fans will be wanting, obviously, us to do them a favour today.
Yeah.
By beating Chelsea. See, I think Chelsea United have been, like, obviously, are they fighting for top 4? Is there any chance of getting top 4?
Who?
Chelsea United.
Yeah, I've got it up here. It is Chelsea. This is their 31st match and they're on 52 points. United have played 31 and are on 49, so they're 3 behind. Goal difference as well. United have got better goal difference.
Oh.
So I wonder if Chelsea have got to play United, because that'll be an interesting game to watch. But I'll have a look at that later.
They played them recently, didn't they?
Did they? What, before Corona?
No, after Corona. Am I making it up?
You're making it up. Nah, United played Tottenham, bro.
Oh, it was Tottenham. Yeah, that was the one.
Yeah, no, I don't think Tottenham or anything there. You know what's a madness, guys? If you look at the table, how are Wolves ahead of Tottenham and how are Sheffield United ahead of Arsenal, mate?
It's weird, isn't it? It's weird.
That's crazy.
Yeah, crazy. That's still crazy, yeah, man.
Arsenal is such a shocking side. Their fans have been mugged off. Like, on one hand, watching Arsenal fan TV is like very, very funny, and it makes my like weekends. On the other hand, though, I do feel a little bit sorry for them in the sense that they pay the most money in the Prem to watch the team play, and it is garbage. Yeah, it's not there's not a spine in that team at all. Everyone's like just soft arse, aren't they?
Like the captain, Xhaka, when he was captain, he had a bad time, didn't he? When he had a tantrum, didn't he?
He had a meltdown.
He walked off the pitch, didn't he? Threw his armband on the floor, something like that.
A full-on meltdown. Yeah, but because they said, didn't they? They said Arsenal. They said what did they say? They said when they moved to the Emirates, basically, you know, money's going to be tight transfer-wise.
Yeah, because they're going to have to pay off the stadium.
Yeah, but once it's all sorted, we'll be able to compete with the big boys. Oh no! Oh no!
Barca got a chance. Oh.
Deal. That wasn't pretty. But yeah, once we've paid the stadium debt off, yeah, we'll be able to sign all these players and stuff. And they've just not have the. They've not. Do you remember the years of Marouane Chamakh and Bentner
and Denman?
But yeah, we laugh. Wenger still got them guys top 4 with Bentner and Marouane Chamakh playing. I think Wenger, mate, I think Wenger was too stubborn for his own good, because if he actually would have just spent some money, because I do believe that at times there was probably cash available for Arsenal, but he just didn't want to spend it. I think actually if he would have spent some money, do you remember this proves it? When they could have bought Luis Suarez for like 45 million, and they offered that ridiculous.
Yeah, but don't Arsenal come out about every player that's good? They always come out and say, "Oh yeah, we could have signed him."
Yeah, but they actually bid for Suarez.
What was it, a legit thing?
They put a bid in for 40 million and £1.
And £1?
Yeah, to like trigger some sort of release clause that wasn't really there. But apparently Liverpool would have sold for like 50 at the time. And this is when Arsenal had like a decent side, so they could have gone on and
that's mad
and done bits, but you know they didn't, and they probably went and signed some serious C striker. That's what he did.
C striker.
Yeah. What's your cast prediction, mate? I was well confident because City told me to be confident by saying they had irrefutable evidence, and then Jordan dropped a bombshell on me the other day saying City have come out and said, what did they say?
Ferran came out and said about his was it they would contemplate I can't remember the exact quote in it, but something about a suspension and stuff, like
basically saying they'd sort of accept it,
because they came out and said that, oh, we'll sign the players we need to, like, do beforehand and stuff.
Yeah. So I was proper confident, mate. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't have any problems. City told me not to worry, and then all of a sudden,
well, apparently a decision is inbound. Do you know what I mean? In a couple of weeks we should have a decision. So I'm with Matthias. I think it will be. I reckon it'll get reduced to a year.
A year. Yeah. But the thing is, right, and it's probably the wrong platform, but should hacking information be allowed in court decisions? Because on one hand, it is legit information, isn't it? Like, it's stuff there, but it's hacked, you know what I mean? You've not obtained it legally. But then, you know what I mean? Like, it's a difficult one. I get it, it's difficult. Mate, Christensen, I slagged him off before the game, but he's having a decent game, to be fair. I mean, he looked strong. It was against Sterling, so, you know what I mean? He does look strong against Sterling, but most players do. But he started well. But interesting, yeah, cast is going to be a madness. I don't know how I'm going to feel about not having Champions League football.
No, it's going to be a weird one. What do you think the outcome of the whole thing will be? Like, with the players? Do you think that some players are going to be like looking at it thinking, oh, well, I'm going to get off?
I don't know. If it's 2 years, it wouldn't surprise me, and I wouldn't blame anyone who wanted to leave. Like, if someone said, oh, I want to leave because I want to play... I mean, if you're 27 and you get banned for 2 years, You know what I mean? I'd be like, yep, no, fair enough. Because at the end of the day, you can't blame the players. This is not the players' fault. This is a club. This is a club issue. And yeah, all right, FFP is a lot of shy and stuff. But yeah, I mean, if you still, you know, if you get banned, you get banned. What can you do? And if someone wants to leave, I think if it's 1 year, I'd be very surprised if anyone sits down and goes, I need to be playing Champions League football this year, so I'm going to leave. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I think 1 year we won't see any changes.
Still possible
in the squad. Yeah, it's still possible.
Still
Some
possible.
people might be like, yeah, I'm going to get
one or two players might be like, no, I want to play Champions League, but yeah,
like, we might see offers coming. So say we get banned from Champions League next year, will Aguero consider leaving because he wants to win the champ?
Nah. No,
I don't think he will.
No
the
way.
guy came out and said, didn't he say that he wants to win the Premier League, win the Champions League?
Yeah, but nah, he ain't gonna go. He's not gonna play for another European team, in my opinion. I think he'll go back to Argentina.
So. Where is it? Internacional? Is that what it's called? Where he started? What is it?
Oh,
do you know what I mean?
Independiente.
Yeah,
I'm sure it's Independiente.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, this is good football from City here. Go on, Kev. I would have played it to Sterling.
Yeah,
I would have played it to Sterling there, Kev. But who am I to say what you should be doing? Gundogan loses the ball.
Dead. Got crowded out. Then. Kev needs to be a bit quicker.
Kev was running with it, and Sterling was making a decent run. I thought he should have just played him in, and he didn't. And then before you know it, 3 seconds later, all gone, and Gundogan loses the ball.
Matthias says Sterling's been poor so far. His touch and the shocked face kind of thing.
Bro, that was a chance for Chelsea. The game's opening up here, and it.
Oh my God! They've had chances. They had chances.
What is going on?
They had chances.
What is going on? Yes, Edison, tell him, mate, because it's wrong. It's not right. Offside. It was off. Oh no, it wasn't offside.
Fernie says he can't see anyone over 28 leaving us soon. I mean, you're in your prime. Even if you don't have Champions League football, it's still unlikely you'd win it elsewhere.
Yeah, true. Plus, no one in Europe at the moment is like mint. You know what I mean? Like, there's not one team that you'd say, if you go to that team, oh my God, what is happening here? The defence is just crumbling.
Was that a save then?
It was a save, yeah.
That was a big save.
The defence has just crumbled all of a sudden. Who's that? No one mark. I hate zonal marking. Christensen. Is that Christensen or is it Kovacic? It's Kovacic. Good. I mean, it was kind of at him, but still, he did well to get the power to get it away because that guy was stood right in front of him. It was Aspilicueta was stood right in front of him. Could have got it. It was Christensen. Yeah.
You know what this is? This is because you slated him on our pre-match.
I mean, I didn't slate him.
Go back. Let's clip it.
I don't think I slated him, but I just said I don't think he's very good. Is what I said. So he's an average player. Gundo, discuss. Guys, what do you think of Gundogan? He splits opinion.
He does split opinion. I think centre defence mid role by himself as the pivot, smash it. Love him in that position, me. But when he plays this double pivot role with Rodri there, not a fan.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think 6 on his own with Rodri or playing further forward, and I think he's just a different player. Honestly, that's my view on him. But I wouldn't be like slagging him like proper, you know what I mean? It's not his fault that he's playing out of position, in my opinion. I think he's playing out of position. But he has just nearly lost the ball. He got away with that one. But yeah, what's your views, guys, on Gundogan? Because he just split fans' opinion.
Yeah, that's the nature of him, isn't it? But like I say, it could just be him being played out of position. You can't really blame him.
Aravind, mate, I have no idea what's going on with our defence, pal. I have no idea, but it had a bad time there. I mean, to be fair, we've been good in the 2 games prior to this, and we've been decent throughout this game. However, that 3-minute spell then, it was like City of pre-Corona, wasn't it? Pre-Corona City defence.
Pre-Corona, yeah.
I'd rather have Edison in midfield than Gundo. I mean, to be fair, Edison could probably do a job.
Yeah, Edison would do a job in midfield. Guy's straight up baller, isn't he?
He's class, mate. He's class. Honestly,
love Edison, mate.
I know this is like a long time away, but what are we going to do when that guy leaves?
Didn't he come out and say he's happy to commit his future at City? He sees that his future here. I'm sure he said that recently.
Yeah, I think I've seen him say that as well. He's mint, mate. For me, he's one of the best goalkeepers in the world.
I agree.
You know what I mean? Chance here though. Crossing position. Mahrez or De Bruyne on it. You got to give it De Bruyne. It's De Bruyne.
De Bruyne whip.
Good whippage. Oh, I think that was Laporte arriving at the back stick. But it was well defended. Oh, what a mess. What a mess.
Oh,
what
no.
a mess. What a mess. What a mess.
Oh, no.
What a mess. What a mess. Oh, that is
terrible.
garbage. And City, pre-Corona City defence is back out on the pitch.
Again.
I thought
speaking of the man, Gundogan. Gundogan and Mendy, that wasn't it?
Gundogan, I need to see it
Gundogan
again.
and Mendy, they didn't know what they were doing. They didn't know. It's like they both said, "Oh yeah, you have it."
They should have just knocked it back to Edison and started again.
Someone just take it.
Why do we always concede on our free kicks, our corners? Look at them. What if you just decide and do something with it? Look at them both pointing over there, over there. Just fucking deal with it, man. That is poor.
That is poor. Who was it? Terrible.
Pulisic, good player, mate. I like Pulisic, but you've just fucked us there, boys. Big time. Both of you's pointing. You're meant to be professional footballers. That's rubbish.
Great finish from Pulisic, but he was gifted that by our defence.
And that, guys, is why we've not won the league this year. Simples. That is simples, because our defence gives goals away like that. The same thing happened at Norwich with Otamendi, who just give the ball to their striker, and we've just done it again there. And you don't win titles when your defence is garbage. And that's the truth. It's the truth. It's a hard fact, but it's the truth, isn't it? Back me up there, that's the truth.
Yeah, no, fully backing him.
That was ridiculous. Comedy stuff.
Also, when we scored then, when they scored then, I don't think anyone watching this on BT Sport, right? It came up with bare Liverpool fans celebrating. See that then?
Just sweaty.
Bare
Everything's
Liverpool
just proper
fans
sweaty.
celebrating.
Got me raging. I was cool then as well, and now I'm mad and hot.
Guy needs the towel. He needs the cooling towel.
I was actually proper cool. I was chilling. I was having chatting. We was talking about golf. We was all having a good time. And
having a nice
Mendy
time.
and Gundogan pop up and
Foul?
I don't want the free kick. We'll probably concede. But yeah, guys, that is why simple we've not won the league this year.
Adam says
Summed
you're
up.
speaking facts.
I'm speaking facts, mate.
It is terrible. Terrible that.
Just ridiculous.
Yeah, Reece says, F the Scousers, I'm doing my language thing, innit? You know what I mean? I'm getting better. On screen. Hate Sky and BT. I agree. Like, as a City fan watching this, last thing you need to see is bare Liverpool fans when Chelsea score against you. Yeah. Yes. See what Bossman just said?
Yeah.
A bit of sweats.
Mate, this is getting me mad.
Through the screen.
I was chilling, mate.
Yeah, I know. To be fair, we should have been on a nice chill. But that's just got your heat levels maximum, innit?
What's going on here? Oh, Mahrez is on.
From
Mahrez is
there, man.
class, mate.
He is class.
He's in form.
Smashing it. Honestly, we're starting to see the best of Mahrez now.
That was... Oh, Mahrez, mate. Ooh, that was close. He's absolutely whacked that, hasn't he? He probably... Guys who are not watching it, Kevin's just played him a little pass inside, and it's the Iron Robin curler, and he's... Rather than try to, like, finesse it and curl it, he's just trying to blast it, hasn't he? He probably should have took a little bit of pace off and tried to control it a bit more, but... A nice play from the boys there. But yeah, it's just gutting, innit? Because this is what happened all season pre-Corona, is... We played good football. If you look at that Norwich game on the highlights, right, I challenge you, at half-time or after the game, watch the Norwich highlights, right, where we lost 3-2. We actually had chances. We actually played well. Look at the goals that we conceded. They were poor. It's like League One stuff. Very, very poor. Just gutting, man. It's gutting to see. And this goes back to the losing Vincent Kompany and not replacing him. Just ridiculous.
That was bad. That was bad. No one could take ownership at the back. It was terrible.
Vincent Kompany, mate, he was more than just a great player. He was in the dressing room as well. I mean, in this situation, we just need a good player, a great player, but not to replace him was just criminal. It really, really was.
Boy Race said if we lose this game, that's 8 losses this season. Last year we lost twice.
Yeah.
That's bad, that, isn't it?
Yeah. Mate, you just look at the table. Look how many goals we've conceded compared to Liverpool. That tells you everything you need to know.
Lil Wayne said Mendy should have taken a yellow, like fouled him taking a yellow, but I think one of them should, before that, it didn't need to get to the stage.
Just
where
give
you
it Edison.
They should have just took control of the ball.
Just both pointing like, oh, you give it over there, give it over there. What you do, mate? There's nothing on. All that's going to happen is we're just going to start again. You know what I mean? There's no one through on goal because they were defending a corner. In my opinion, just give it to Edison and just start again. That should be the basics. But no. I mean, these players, I don't know what's up with them. Why they can't just do the basic stuff when we're defending. We just give goals away all the time. I don't mind when teams score good goals against us.
Yeah.
Like, obviously it annoys me. Obviously I'll blame someone until I calm down and watch it again. But
that was different situation.
Give goals away like
That's
that.
our fault. We gifted him that. Adam said Lewis has probably just heated the room to 500 degrees because of his anger.
It's true, mate.
And I agree because I am now sweating bare.
It's true, mate. It's true.
Matthias says we need a striker on.
Yeah.
Do you agree?
You know what? Sometimes I think is I just want us to just get beat 5-0 with horrendous defensive mistakes, just so Pep and the board know that we do actually need a defender, just in case they think that we're all right here. Because I don't know, innit? I'm just scared that we won't sign a centre back.
If we don't sign a centre back this summer, then that's honestly terrible. Matthias said Jesus had changed the game.
Yeah.
Reece said change the team at half time or F the game off. So I was weird censoring myself like that.
Just madness. It's just madness. It's everything I hate about... Not hate. Hate's probably a strong word, but... Obviously, everyone has the favourite players. Everyone has the favourite formations, right? And this has just got a mix of everything that I don't like. It's got 2 holding midfielders that I don't like, yeah? I don't like having 2 holding midfielders. I like both of the players, but not together. I think it doesn't work. I don't like... particular having a false 9, but I specifically don't like it when we don't have a striker on the pitch. And yeah, sometimes it's worked mint. People say, oh, look at United when we absolutely battered them. Yeah, I agree, but I feel like I've seen a lot more times when it's not worked than when it has, especially the double pivot. The false 9 sort of like, I'm not a fan of it. I'd prefer to just have a striker on the pitch.
I can accept the false 9 more than I can accept the double
fair
pivot.
play, but the double pivot, the 2 holding midfielders, I mean, what are they doing? What are they controlling here? We're playing Chelsea, man. Chelsea are not... They're a good side, but they're nothing special. You know what I mean? They'll be good. There could be so much... Oh, that's a good effort. That's a good effort.
Oh, man.
No striker again.
Straight across the
No
box
striker
10.
again, guys.
Poacher got that in straight away.
Ben Mendy's having a good game. Put a good...
Tap in there.
Good couple of crosses in.
Yeah, he has. Offside.
He smacks it across the... Yeah, I mean, it might have been offside. And not go straight across the 6-yard line. And no one gets in there because we've not got a striker on the pitch. Very disappointing, guys. Very disappointed. Just poor.
Matthias says lack of communication and focus from Mendy and Gundogan. Which I agree. Adam says if he swears to God if he gets to transfer deadline and we haven't bought a centre back, he's going to blow a fuse. And I agree. We need to sign a centre back in it. Yeah. Can't be some panic buy that's on a last minute thing.
I feel like City fans are going to need anger management come the end of the season if we don't sign a centre back during the transfer window. Should all sign up together.
Bear fans boycott, innit? Yeah. Boycott the club until we sign a centre back.
Doing Arsenal.
Yeah.
We need to... Oh, bloody hell. Oh, to be fair...
that was a pinger.
To be fair...
Oh!
Go down.
See, Mahrez then. See, that was clever. See him?
Yeah.
Got in front of the defender straight away, so he knew that he could go down.
Yeah.
Clever from Mahrez, that.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure now we've had a couple of chances in this game. Not great chances, but if we had a striker on the pitch... could be a different story. But yeah, it wasn't the centre half's fault. It was just a communication issue.
Yeah, communication between left back and Mendy and Gundogan there was terrible.
But it's basics. No one wants to take control.
Yeah, someone needs to take ownership of that and just get the ball and say, yeah, I'll do it.
Just kick it to Edison. You know what I mean? One thing that they should know about Pep is if you keep the ball, you pretty much chill.
Yeah, you're in his good books.
You know what I mean? Yeah, he don't want you to go back to the keeper all the time, and he wants you to try and create things. But I can tell you this: if you keep the ball and play it back, yeah, he might be a little bit annoyed that you played it all the way back to the goalkeeper. But if you lose the ball, he's going to be fuming. I mean, we've seen him at the Etihad on a number of occasions, and on TV where the players give the ball away, and he's going mental.
Yeah,
he's going mental.
It's a strange, isn't it? It's a strange concept because we can be like 3-0 up. We'll give the ball away and it'll be going 6.
Exactly.
And it's because it's important for Pep, innit?
That's
for his players to keep hold of the ball. No matter what, keep the ball. If there's no passes on, go back, start again.
Yeah.
Just keep the ball because look, it's there. Oh, they're showing it in slow motion. Oh man, it's terrible. It's actually terrible. It's a great finish from Pulisic, but it's terrible.
I don't know. I don't want to just keep slating, but there was just so many errors.
It was terrible.
So many errors, but you know what I mean. It's nearly half time. Get in. Have a word.
Edge said we need another company man. We need a leader out on the field.
Yeah, but is Koulibaly a leader? Plus, is he going to come in the team and just start bossing man around?
But mate, is that what we need?
Yes. Yes, we do.
I mean, like, is he gonna come in and do that? That's what I mean.
No, I don't.
Do you not think Koulibaly has like the minerals to just step in and just start going sick?
I'm blaming this on our new assistant manager.
Can you say his name yet?
What's he called? Tallo or
Lilo?
Lilo. I'm blaming it on him, mate. It's his fault. It's his fault.
Fernie says, when Delphi and Vinny left, we lost mentality. There were two big voices in the dressing room. Without them, we played like a man with the mind of kids.
Yeah, Fernie. I can't disagree with that. Delph wasn't the best football player in the world, although he did a solid effort at left back for a few years or however long it was. But you're right, in the dressing room, from all the videos that you see, he was always giving it large. He was always the one, stepping up. Some players don't do that. Some players, I just like to sit there and like listen and get hyped up. Some players, they need to hype them up, and we lost 2. Did we lose them in the same window as well?
Yeah. Yeah.
Good point, Fernie, mate. Good point on the Delph situation.
Yeah, Delph sold him to Everton.
Yeah.
Did we sell him?
Who? Delph?
Delph, was like 7 million or something.
I think we sold him for like 7 million.
Bought from the Blue is in the chat.
Alright, lad.
Say, mate, he said, let's play, gotta take a drink. Every time you hear Liverpool mentioned, can you make it to half time? See, we don't have the actual commentating on, so we're safe.
Yeah, we're safe. And I'm drinking water, so
yeah.
another nice thing. Stephen McManaman news COVID. Fire the assistant coach. Yeah, people on that with me. Mendy
couldn't pass.
Just poor.
It was poor for both parties, I think.
I just I've said it. I said it at the start of the stream. I said the 2 holding midfielders might work in Champions League football. And you know what? I almost back it to work in Champions League football, the way the game's played and the teams that you play. I 100% think that with the players that we have some of the best attacking footballers on the planet, and all you're doing is taking one of them off and putting someone on there who's going to do what? Who's going to end up joining the attack anyway, because we have all the possession. Look at the possession we're losing, but we had 64% of possession. You know what I mean?
I know. Has it been a bad half for City? In the sense of either way we play? I think we've created more chances, but we're our own problem when it comes to that, because we obviously we're gifted the goal.
Yep.
And I just think, like I say, the defence, not great.
Yeah.
Not having a striker on the pitch, not great. That Mendy cross went straight across the goal. Striker on the pitch, tapping that.
I just think, right, on the 2019-2020 season review DVD,
should that even be released?
All you need to show is this half of football and just say this happened so many times. Did they meant to show that then? That Jake Humphrey guy.
Yeah, did you see him getting makeup then?
Yeah. Yep, typical City our mistakes. It's been that all season, mate. It's been all season. Our defensive mistakes have cost us, and that's why Liverpool have run away with it. If you look at the league table, we scored similar amount of goals to them. But I've got the table up here. I'll tell you now.
Both of the Blues announced Koulibaly.
Yeah, I mean,
is that who you think we should sign, or should we go for a younger centre back?
At this moment,
people do back Koulibaly thing, and if it is rumoured to be true that we are favourites to get him, then go for it.
Right, listen to this. Yeah, goals scored Liverpool. Goals scored Liverpool 70. Goals scored Manchester City 76. Right, so about the same.
Yeah.
Goals against Liverpool 21. Goals against Man City 32.
Ooh.
Leicester have conceded less goals than us.
Yeah, that's not great.
United have conceded less goals than us. Wolves have conceded only 3 goals more than us. Sheffield United have conceded the same amount of goals than us.
That's not great.
Our defence is trash. And that's why we've not won the league. You know what I mean? I seen who said it. I can't remember who said it. But I remember when we was in the first time we won the league, I can't remember who said it. Someone said, might be like Roy Keane or someone. Someone said, strikers win your games, defenders win your titles. I can't remember who said it. I'm sure it was someone in like the Sky Sports studio. And someone said it. Strikers win your games, but defenders win your titles. And it is absolutely true.
Showing now,
fair play to whoever. I'm going to Google it. I'm going to Google that. Right? I'm going to tell you who said it. Strikers score you goals. I won't make this stuff up.
Cap said Fergie said it.
But, I mean, fair play. I mean, he won a fair few titles, didn't he? It's true, though.
It is true.
And fair play to Fergie there. He should come out with a sense, because that is true. It's 100% true. Straight top facts, mate. Defence, because you know why? Because defence, you'll go places like Stoke, you'll go places like Sheffield United, and you'll grind out 0-0s, or you might even get a 1-0. Whereas we go to places like Wolves, score 2 goals, and still lose the game. Yeah? We go to places like Norwich, score 2 goals, and still lose the game.
Yeah.
And that's good. We've got strikers, we've got good attacking players, no defence. And that's where we'll lose the title this year. You look back at where we've lost the title. Look at Norwich, look at Wolves. I'm sure there's other teams that we've got beat to around that sort of team level. And it's because we've not got a good defence.
This leads back on to what you were saying before about Company going and us not replacing him.
If anything, they should have gone out in the January transfer window and broke the bank and got someone. And yeah, it's difficult, and yeah, it costs you money. But we made a mistake.
Yeah, we shouldn't be in this position now where we don't have like the defence that I feel like it's been forever that we've had this shaky defence kind of feeling, like where we're not confident, and whether that's through injury or not. We do need to be signing, like Koulibaly. I don't want him to come in and then just get injured. Is he going to be a guy who's going to come in and, like you said before, about going hammer and stuff like that? I seen him on FIFA when he's sick, so
you buy him off FIFA.
So I buy him on FIFA, but
I don't think he's got a bad injury record. I went on his injury record yesterday, and it wasn't bad. So maybe Dan says, I've seen Koulibaly get defence in order. I think he's good, but for our defensive side as a whole. So he's obviously seen Koulibaly then and thinks he looks decent. This is the problem, mate. I've not really seen him. And during Corona, I was switched off. I wasn't football.
I did the same thing. We kind of like cut ourselves off from football.
Yeah, I think most people did, to be fair. But yeah, maybe I need to watch the Koulibaly guy.
Yeah, we should probably
not that like I have a say, but just so I know, like at least I have confidence if we do go and buy him.
Yeah, you can speak about how you feel about signing him and stuff, innit?
Yeah, Mark. Oh, Mark, why did you remind me about the Mendy mistake against Wolves?
Oh, yeah, I know.
Mate, I just got that out of my mind. And even when I mentioned the Wolves game a minute ago, I didn't think about... I knew there was a mistake in there, but I didn't remember what the mistake was. And he's just gone and... Mark Sweeting's just gone and done me dirty like
that. He done the dirty on him.
Oh, is that when he should have just smacked it, innit?
Yeah.
And he tried doing some mad stuff.
Some mad shit, innit?
Oh, Mark. Yes. Yeah.
30 says Pep has to find the balance between our midfield and attackers and the defenders because we're always exposed. Cap says he needs to make big moves for Alaba and Koulibaly.
Yeah.
That's Bayern's Alaba, innit?
Yeah, Alaba, yeah. Well, we need players. We need everything, boys. We need everything. I don't even know.
We need everything. We need it all.
When you make mistakes consistently like this, you don't actually know what you need. Like, do we need a centre half? Yes, we need a centre half. How many centre halves do we need? Because Otamendi ain't great and is prone to mistake. So is Stones. So it leaves you with Laporte, a youngster in Garcia. Who do you want to be putting all that pressure on him? And then who's the other? Fernandinho, who's 35. You know what I mean? So effectively, you've
and
got
also not
one.
A centre back.
Yeah, also not a centre back. So effectively, you got one competent centre half. And then left back, you got Mendy, who has his defensive mistakes. He can be a bit dopey at times. Yeah, he's good going forward, but again, he makes mistakes and he's injured a lot. So then you're left with Zinchenko, not a left back. I mean, there's a pattern occurring here where basically you've got
decent players, and the backup players to that are the players being played out of position.
Yeah,
it seems like we have just one.
Jokes.
It is bad. It's
big stuff needed. Checkbook needs to get out, mate.
Bolt from the Blue says players to go: Silva, Sane, Stones, Bravo, Carson, and Otamendi. That's his list of players to go. But who do you get in?
Mate, the checkbook needs to come out.
Yeah, it does. I agree. I fully agree.
Right, I'm gonna go to the loo. I get a monster.
The monster in the fridge. Oh yes, buzz in. Carson, Matthias said Carson's City legend. Yes, get in. Cap said, "Yeah, attack looks blunt tonight as well." I agree. We need maybe a striker on the pitch. We've looked decent going forward. It's just that final bit. Prince, if we can't beat teams like Norwich and Wolves, how can we win the Champions League? Yeah, it's different, and I think different occasions. You're right, it's probably clear from the lineup that one eye is on the FA Cup. I think Pep said that one eye will be on the FA Cup. I'm not sure he said it in that whole sense, but yeah, that's the important match. Today's not the important game. It's the game at the weekend, and for me, the lineup should have backed that. Hopefully, Foden starts on Sunday. Hopefully, he's fit for that. That's the most important game for him to be playing in. And maybe, I don't know. I see before maybe Jesus has a knock for tonight. I don't know what it is, but he needs to be playing. Matthias says Skriniar is his shout for centre back. See, I agree. That's what we've heard. Anyway, we've heard Skriniar is the man, and have been kind of in my head already planning the fact that he'd be coming to City. But these all Koulibaly rumours. There's bare of them. You can't really ignore them for too long. And would I be upset if it was Koulibaly who came? I don't think I would. The guy seems like big, strong defensive guy. He's looked decent at Napoli. I've not seen him too much, like Lewis hasn't. But am I seeing Liverpool fans again on BT Sport celebrating? I don't know. Matthias again. Angelino doing well for Red Bull Leipzig. Yeah, decent. He's been smashing it actually. But does he work with our team? Is that a thing? The reason people are gagging for Koulibaly is that famous YouTube clip where he literally threw the Napoli left back into position. #leader. Maybe he can come in and become a leader. Ross Lennon, can you show the game? No, we can't show the game. We'll get banned off YouTube rapid. They'll be instantly on us, isn't it? I think Mendy's been training enough for obtaining his top form, but he didn't. Besides awful mistake, he's useless in the attack. I disagree with that. I think he is really good at the attack. I think he's linked up well at times this season. However, sometimes he does just blast the ball. The
question is though, and this is a question that you have to ask when people have slight weaknesses: is his attacking good enough to, balance or forgive his defensive issues? That's the thing, and that's what you get with.
Does it outweigh? Innit? You know what I mean? Do the cons outweigh the pros?
And that's what you get with like Edison, right? And that's what you get with Stones to some. Edison will make mistakes. He has made mistakes for us already, not in this game, but previously, and he'll give goals away. It could cost us games, but over the course of a season, the way he plays should help the team more, and you forgive the mistakes. And John Stones is exactly the same. The way he plays football, he's going to make mistakes, but what you hope is throughout the season, the way he plays, outweighs. The problem is with John Stones is at the moment it's not too many mistakes, and that's the problem. And that's the thing with Mendy. Is his attacking good enough to forgive his defensive issues? As Mark kindly reminded us of the Wolves era, which was disgusting. This drink's well nice, by the way.
Yeah, a big representative for Monster.
It's 0 calories, right? So if you're watching the old weight, it's mint. It's so nice, but it's probably not good for you. You know what I mean?
When he was gone, by the way, they showed more Liverpool fans on TV, which is always great.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Do you think this agenda exists?
What agenda?
The agenda against City. This whole BT. Do you remember that time I was in the Champions League and they just completely left us out of all the promos?
I mean, they don't help themselves, do they? I mean, people always say, City fans used to have this thing. They think that everyone's against them. I mean, we've got reason to. We got hunted by UEFA. Yeah, you remember that? I remember that when they put the Champions League poster and just left City off.
Yeah, as if because I'm sure they said the last team left in the Champions League, was it Chelsea?
Yeah,
can't remember. It might be Liverpool, innit? Yeah. But anyway, just completely left us off, innit?
Yeah. Cap says, funny how no one questioned the false nine at the Bernabeu. I don't know. I was steaming at the Bernabeu, so I don't know what I said. I'm not sure what I said before the match. To be fair, I say I don't like the false nine. I'm not a fan of the false nine generally. I just like having a striker on the pitch. I get though, on some occasions it does work. Like United semi-final away, we absolutely tore them apart with a false nine system. So I'm not totally against it, and I know it works. Me as a person, I just like having a striker. I think that's just
I agree with that.
Just prefer to have a striker.
Aravin said bring in Leroy and Gabby. I mean, that could change the game up. Who would you bring them on for? I mean, like, bring Gundogan.
The thing is, for me, you got to get one of the centre mids off. Got to bring Rodri or Gundogan off.
I think it was Matthias said before about getting Gundogan off and Gabby on, bringing Bernardo into that attacking midfielder role, and then obviously you got Sterling Maris in the wings and Gabby up top. I won't be against that.
Yeah. I don't know, mate.
Faye Chanis says, I think we should sign Koulibaly. Yeah, he's 28, but Garcia and Howard Bellis, and for the future, so have a world-class partnership for 3 to 4 years, so we can wait for Garcia and Howard Bellis to mature.
That's perfect. That's a perfect comment of, yeah, he might be getting on. I mean, is he getting on? Like I say, centre backs plays at the 35. You know what I mean? Their peak is probably 31, 32 when they've got mad experience. That's a good point. We have him and Laporte, and then we can just nurture Garcia and Howard Bellis through the ranks. We don't have to pressure him, because this is what I'm scared of now with Garcia. The guy's mint. You've seen him play against Arsenal, centre back, class, mint. You'd think he's been playing football at that top level for years and years and years. The problem I have is I just feel like, are we just going to put too much pressure on this kid?
Yeah, that's a lot of pressure to have, do you know what I mean?
No, but spamming him in there, you know what I mean? And yeah, that could work. It could work.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you guys think? I think that's a good comment.
How much should we be paying for Koulibaly? What does everyone think about that? Like, what is the price that people are putting on his head? What's the price that he's
sounds like it's going to be about 90 million.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. However,
which is a lot of money. And you know what? But if that's who City think they should sign, pay the money. Because what's the alternative? You know what I mean?
You can't go another season like this.
Either you get someone else who, in your mind, is second rate, is not as good as Koulibaly, or you don't get anyone. Just buy him, man. If it's 90 million, to be fair, we've not even spent that much money recently, have we? Like, gone are the days of like the 150 million.
We've been pretty reserved recently, haven't we? We got Mahrez, didn't we, for 60 mil? Then this window we got Rodri, didn't we?
Yeah,
and Cancelo.
Cancelo, yeah. I can't remember the last time we actually like signed like big, like a massive transfer window. You know, like the 2009s, 10s. They were the days when every day you'd wake up and there'd be a new transfer rumour, and it was probably true.
Yeah,
it was probably true. Like City are linked with Messi. Yeah, we probably have spoken to Barcelona about the deal. Yeah, why is everyone forgetting about Tosin?
See, I've seen videos of Tosin at Blackburn, and he has looked decent. He has commanded it, and the guy wants to fight for a place at City. He's adamant about coming back to City. Did he say that he wants to be our captain?
Yeah,
he said he wants to captain the side.
I mean, he's a City boy. I think for me, loan him out to a Premier League club next year and see how he does. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, right, Garcia at this moment has the youngster centre back spot, and Howard Bellis is like League Cup, Southend away type. You know, that's where he plays. He's like the next one coming through. If you bring Tosin in as well, it's going to upset that mix, because then you've got three youngsters who are all going to be begging for
the time.
Yeah, begging for the time. So I just say loan Tosin out next year to a Premier League side. Someone who likes to play a bit of football, but is also going to have to defend a lot, because we want to see if he can defend, because we don't want to be signing these players. I just don't want to be signing these players anymore. A few years ago, I was under the impression, right, that you could get away with being an average centre-back if you can play football properly, like with the ball at your feet, because this is the Pep way. And now I've totally reversed and just I'm happy for Lescott to play in this team. Awful on the ball, but
just someone who's going to command.
He's a mint defender. You know what I mean? Because he was a good defender, Lescott.
Like more of a brute than a passer.
Yeah, on the ball, guy was scary, mate. Like you'd be like, oh no. But defensively, you know, he didn't make too many mistakes. He made a big one against QPR, but other than that, you tell me when Lescott made a mistake. That's a challenge. Other than the QPR,
I actually met Lescott.
Oh, you did, didn't you?
I met Lescott when I was doing Tough Mudder last year.
Yeah,
mad that.
That is decent. Is he? He's still Heno, isn't he?
Yeah, he's big.
Because what was that thing that we went to? That Puma thing, and he was there.
Oh yeah, the Puma thing. Yeah,
he was DJing, wasn't he?
Yeah, we got invited to City's kit launch when they launched, obviously this season's kits, Puma's first, and he was DJing there, which was mad.
Oh, mate,
Mendy just knocked someone out.
Who was that? Who just took one in the face? That was funny. That you gotta laugh at them things.
Matthias' latest here was 73 million for Koulibaly, considering the market going down due to coronavirus.
Sign him.
Yeah, get him.
Get him. The thing is, right, from what I've heard, he can defend. And I'm happy with that now. Just get him in.
Yeah, I think this stream, from start to now, you've been convinced.
I have. I reckon if you go back to the start of the stream, I was like, don't want him, too old, too expensive. I'm pretty sure that's what I was actually saying.
I'm pretty sure that's right. But you talked yourself out of it.
The chatters, people have said things.
Yeah. You guys in the chat have convinced Lewis into signing Koulibaly. So now, when Lewis goes to bed tonight, he's going to be on his phone watching Koulibaly videos. He'll have the posters up on his wall.
Yeah. As if Mika Richards is only 32. That's
I know,
that
is a joke, that.
On Mika Richards, right? Do you think, obviously, he's got hampered by injuries and stuff in his career. He was class, and not a lot of people remember this, but when we won the league, QPR, that year, he actually got player of the season. Do you think that he should have been moved into the centre-back position? Or do you think he should be, or do you think it was right that he played right? Because when he first came through, there was a big thing. I think it was Pearce, who was a manager at the time. I'm sure it was Pearce, and they didn't know where to play him, centre back or right back, and and then something happened, and he ended up just playing right back because he was fast and pacey. But in the end of his career, when he got all the injuries and became slow, he started playing centre half. But I just think maybe if he would have played centre back from the start, he wouldn't have got all the muscle injuries because he's not bombing up and down the line. 'Cause remember, he's a big lad, isn't he? Mika Richards is a big lad. And I just think that if he would have started his career and played centre half throughout his career, maybe he'd still be playing football because he doesn't have the muscle injuries. Because generally, wing backs and wingers get the muscle injuries because they're bombing up and down. Obviously, a centre half, you don't.
Mike Richards should have been the best.
Yeah,
should have been. He was so sick.
I mean, to be fair, that's some stat, that player of the season. That is right. I'm sure that's that famous stat, player of the season in that year. Man City.
Google it, innit? Yeah, people are out in the second half time, and the timer's going 6, so the timer is gone.
When did we win the league? 2012. It was 2012, wasn't
it? Freddie said that you convinced him that we was going to win 4-0, bro.
To be fair, that was based on us not playing 2 holding midfielders. I don't know if I changed my mind. I just backed the team, innit? You always got to back the team.
Mark Sweeten says he thinks we should bring Angelino back in. He wants to fight for a starting 11 spot, and he's expressed that, and he's good in his opinion. What's our thoughts on that? I think Angelino's good, and I do like him. He's really good going forward. However, is he right for the team? I don't know. If he comes, is he going to get an over Zinchenko?
I have no idea.
Is he just then going to be a third choice? But if he's willing to fight for that spot. Bolt from the Blue says, according to Duncan Castles on the transfer window pod, Koulibaly expects to go to City.
He expects? Demanding guy. That's maybe what we want, though. We want someone who's
going to say, I want to be at your club.
I'm going to come in and I'm going to tell you what to. You will pay me £300,000 a week.
He comes to the transfer table and demands what he wants.
But and to be fair, though, if you're a centre-back and you're watching this, like not this game, but like our season as a whole, you'll be in that.
You'd back yourself, wouldn't you?
You'll be in that office, mate, saying, "I want big cash," and they'll be like, "Yeah, but we can." And you'll be like, "I've seen your performances.
I've seen it, mate.
I've seen that your season has been ruined due to your defence. So you will give me £300,000 a week." And then City will go, "Yep, you've done your research, mate. You've done your research." You know what I mean? But that's interesting that he wants to come.
Kimpembe is alright at centre back, Yeah, looks decent. Quite young Kimpembe as well at PSG.
Yeah, but nah, I don't want anyone young. I've been convinced I want an old dog. Someone said you can get Thiago Silva on a free.
That last stream, yeah.
Mate.
Yeah, we got.
People are like, yeah, he's 35.
Was it Reece? I'm sure Reece said it.
Don't turn your nose up at that, mate. That's right. That's a good saying, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Turn your nose up. That's a Thiago Silva on a free transfer.
Free transfer, Thiago Silva. Guy's a boss man, isn't it?
I mean, fair. All right.
Is it too little, too late though?
Nah, no. A centre half, mate. They don't move. Look at Christensen here. What's he doing? He's just hovering, moving a little bit. He's not sprinting anywhere. I mean, as a centre half, it's all up here. It's all up here. City applying pressure. Oh, Mendy.
Wow.
Oh, the reaction. Everyone in the chat did the same thing. Everyone just went, Mendy. Oh.
Mark said, Mendy's about to make me rethink my entire life.
Oh, God, man. This is tricky, isn't it?
Harry said there, John Terry never had pace. So
yeah, it's all about commitment, brain, i.e., know the football game, know what you're playing, and experience, being able to read situations. As a centre half, I think you can play to your 36, 37. If you've got, mate, what is happening? Every time someone kicks the ball, it's like they've got a sandwich back onto the goal.
Back onto goal.
It's just going up. Oh, David Moyes, look at his hair. Oh, he suffered throughout Corona, man. He
doesn't look great.
What has happened? He's never been that grey before, has he? Has he always been grey? Grey hair like that?
No, I think he's always like that. He doesn't look great. He's not doing himself
David Moyes
any favours, but he's always had light coloured hair, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, he's always... Something's not right there. Something's not alright. Something's happened to me. I'm telling you, I don't know what it is.
Both from the Blues, apparently David Alaba putting his name out there for a move, which is what Cap said before about Alaba and Koulibaly. Would you get both?
Who?
Alaba and Koulibaly.
The thing is, right, how long has Mendy been at our club now? 3 years?
Yeah.
Has he done it?
Not really. He's been injured for 2 years.
You're being very kind.
2.5 years.
You're being very kind, seriously. The guy's not done it. He's been injured.
I just said he's not done it.
Yeah, I know, but you would put it out. You should just be direct in it.
Yeah.
The guy's been poor, mate. He's been inconsistent. He's been injured. Yeah, all right. His injuries might not have been his fault. But the fact is, at some point, we're going to have to be ruthless as a club and just say, boom, see you later, son. Not done it. Or are we just this club who just keeps on giving people chances and chances and chances? If you want to be the best, I'm afraid, you got to be ruthless sometimes. And yeah, maybe it is that we just have to just sell. If anyone buys him.
Oh my God!
Oh!
KDB!
Oh, KDB! That is someone that you don't sell, mate, because he's class, world class. Kevin De Bruyne.
What was we talking about? Free kicks?
What?
Kolarov, when it last time we was talking about free kicks.
Oh my days. Yes, boys, we're back in it.
Pinger. Absolute pinger.
Oh, it's top bins.
Top corner. The guy's quality at
it's
free
top
kicks.
bins, mate. It's top bins. What a free kick that is. He's the best player in the world. I'm going to say it. I'm putting it out there. I think he's the best player in the world on current form. Seriously.
Player of the season.
I just put the asterisks out there on current form.
Yeah, that's true.
Current form. He's
KDB
the best player
for
in the
FIFA
world.
21 cover.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, no.
Here we go. Defence to the rescue. Oh, God. It's so stressful at times. Yes, boys, we're back in it. We're back in it, chat. Smash the like button for Kevin De Bruyne free kick. Boom.
Subscribe for KDB
Gets in there.
free kick goals.
Yes, yes. That's absolutely class. We're back in it now.
Mark said he's pretty sure his cat is deaf. Oh, no.
Every time a team attacks us, like Burnley and Arsenal, I forgot about the defensive errors. And now, as soon as one mistake happens, every time they attack us, I'm just like, nah, we're going to concede. We're going to concede. Get in there. Everyone's buzzing. Everyone's absolutely buzzing.
What a goal. Guy scores screamers against Chelsea.
Yeah, he loves it, doesn't it? Oh, this is the thing, right? Let me just get rid of this corner. Like, here's a thing, right? You know how everyone says, yeah, boys.
Oh, we're on a counter here.
We're on a counter attack
Fast
here.
pace here.
Come on.
Sterling. Go on. Give it again. Give it again.
It's gone.
Oh, in the post. No.
Sterling, bruh.
Bruh.
Oh, no.
Bruh.
Madness.
Sterling hit the post.
The game's popping. BT viewing numbers are going sky high right now because this game's took off, mate, out of nowhere.
Oh, that was such a chance.
You should have bagged.
That was such a good chance.
You should have bagged, mate. Come on, the boys. We're on the attack again. Kevin De Bruyne is at the heart of everything, mate.
Yeah,
Guy's beastie. He's absolutely beastie. Oh, Come on. We've scored, by the way.
Oh, yeah, we have scored. Thanks, bro. Thanks for the reminder.
Absolutely class, mate. Kevin De Bruyne is mint. Absolutely mint.
Man.
How much is he worth in this market, guys? Like, seriously.
Money couldn't buy KDB.
If Mbappe, if Neymar's worth 240 mil or whatever PSG paid for him, right? How much is Kevin De Bruyne worth? Seriously, he scores goals. He scores 15, 20 goals a season or whatever it is. Probably up there. He gets 20 assists a season, and he scores in big games. You know what I mean? He's a big game player. He's got a voice. He seems to command the pitch. You know what I mean? I think he could be captain next year. That's another conversation that we have to have.
I think he will be captain next year.
You know what I mean? If you're talking 140 million, 200 million for your Mbappes and them type of players, and these are great players, but Kevin is, I hate to say it, but he's a Rolls Royce.
Mate, I wouldn't sell him for anything. No amount of money could give me, like, you couldn't name a price, and I go, yeah, that's the right price.
David Silva, come on.
Yeah, for Rodri. Well, Rodri and Bernardo went off. Silva and Jesus came on.
That's a good. I like that.
Gundogan goes back into the CDM place. Anyway, I'm happy with being there.
Yeah.
Aravind says we're in the groove right now, which I agree with. That counter attack then was unreal.
Sterling
could he have passed?
Yeah,
he could have. I thought he had a little bit less time than that.
I mean, he could have passed, but he shot, and that's totally fine. It wasn't greedy or anything. But the thing is, when you don't score, people say, "Could he have passed?" You know what I mean? That's the thing.
Canal says Benzema has a £1 billion release clause. Real Madrid are at it with their release clause, aren't they? They always put mega.
It's somewhat in Spain. In Spain, you have to have release clauses.
Oh, is it? I didn't know that.
It's contract law in Spain or something where you got to have release clauses in every contract or something. And obviously, no one wants to get roasted anymore. After PSG came in and just robbed Neymar, everyone's just gone stupid on their.
Ooh, foul!
It's foul. Referee. It's free kicks all day long.
This
game's mint now. This game's mint.
It's come alive, this now, isn't it? Oh yeah, Liverpool fan cams are in the bin. Yeah, where's the fan cams now?
Yeah, where are the fan cams?
Why are they not showing the fan cams of all Liverpool's being upset that we've just equalised?
Nah, no fan cams in it. Because they don't want to upset the loyal Liverpool supporters who, you know what I mean? Like, what's going on? Another free kick, guys. Look, it's a bit far out, this one. I'd be very surprised if you
subscribe now, this goes in.
You know what I don't understand, right? Is why David Silva takes free kicks for our football club. I love him, and no hate.
Do you remember when he scored that one? And me and you were like,
but ref, is that not a penalty kick? He said no.
VAR.
I'd love to see a replay. Is that Zinchenko come on the pitch as well? Zinchenko's on the pitch as well.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I just don't. I never got that, guys. When we had David Silva taking free kicks, I was always like, why? Why? I mean, and corners. I mean, corners, to be fair, it wasn't too bad because he used to float them in, but you know what I mean? He's not got a lot of power, has he, David? He's more of like a finesse. Beautiful player, though. I'm going to be so gutted when he leaves.
I'm going to be so gutted. We were speaking about, was it Aguero before, saying that was remembering his first goal for City, and then was like, how sad is it that we're going to be remembering his last soon, isn't it? Like, so he's out, and then obviously Silva now. On his last season, it's crazy, and it's crazy to see like the big dogs go.
Yeah, I think we've been the better side just throughout the game. But
yeah, I agree. We've created the most chances, controlled the play. They just got us at our weakness, the defence.
Yeah, exactly.
Ourselves.
Look at that possession last 5 minutes, 74-26 to us. Tammy Abraham's on now for Giroud, so it offers something a little bit different for Chelsea. They actually started with Abraham, didn't they, at our place early in the year?
Yeah, and
they played really well that first 45 minutes especially. We'll see what happens. Still plenty of time. Have we not got a timer on the thing?
No, it died.
It died.
Yeah.
Well, the time is
61
minutes. Oh,
yeah, 61 minutes. Nah. 61 minutes in, chance then for Mount. That's us again from the back.
I don't even know.
Look, Edison there.
Right, so Edison makes a mistake, which we say can happen time for time. And Mount should do better there. Mount should do better there.
Yeah,
he should score. He should score there. At least hit the target. Not in the target. It's poor. We got lucky there, guys, because. Is he all right?
Bad times. He's been hitting the head. Yeah, the counter has gone for the second half. Last stream, the counter didn't work again. Well, when I say it didn't work, I didn't put it on. Then this stream, it was going like 2 times the speed. So people were like, your counter's way off.
Well. We'll keep you up to date for those who aren't watching it.
Both and places, if we can win this and deny the Dippers again at the Etihad with the Leroy 90-minute goal, that'd be sweet.
A Leroy fan. Not many of you about, to be fair. Bottom of the blue.
It's hard to see some Leroy fans about these days.
Yeah.
An OG
Leroy fan. Come on, City needs to press here. They're stretched. Press. Go on. That's it. You've got it. Where's the play? Oh, Jesus. See, they don't look comfortable here, Chelsea, at all. Corner ball. See, that's what you got to do when... What happened then is a bad pass by Kante, which forced Rudiger right to the touchline, which means there's a massive gap between him and Christensen. That's when you've got to push, because if you can nick it, there's space. And we pushed, but I thought it was a little bit slow. But we ended up winning the ball, and then, you're attacking him in a good sort of position, but just a little bit slow. I want to push and press a little bit quicker for me.
Ed says Sane should come on. If he scores, his value's got to go up for Bayern. I don't know. Does his value go up if he scores, or is it just more evidence that we're getting rinsed?
Yeah, true. If anything, you want him to come on and start missing open nets. So it makes a 30 million.
Oh no, KDB's down.
I want a VAR check on this, me, because that looked naughty. Yeah, I'll look at this now.
Ooh,
I think it'll be all right. I think it's top of the
foot.
Yeah, it's a toes.
Be fine with that.
It's a toes. Yeah. I feel sorry for Mendy in some way. It looked promising when he plays a few games, but then he brain farts and his confidence back.
Yeah, that is peak Mendy, that, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean that's the thing, mate. And you can. I said it before. You can accept some defensive errors, so long as you're doing the business in some other form. You know what I mean? So for him,
that was in the box, then,
Yeah. But
no
I don't think it was a penalty. A couple of guys in the chat think it was, but
late challenge.
I don't think it was a pen, to be fair. He's clearing the ball, and it's when his foot's come down. Let's have another look at it.
Oh, yeah.
He got the ball, didn't he? He got the ball. Did he get the ball? Yeah, he gets the ball, and then it's just a follow through. I don't think you can say anything about that. Yeah, nah, not for me. Sorry, guys.
Reece said VAR ref is prob scouse.
Yeah, no decision. I think that's the correct decision, that, guys.
Both from Blue said he's loving this watch long. He said he thinks he's found a new home. He's still playing the Liverpool mention drinking game, melting. Not sure how that's going for you.
Probably very bad at this moment in time.
They probably mentioned it bare times when they scored.
Yeah.
That is a free kick.
Could he have put an hand out? I mean,
his arms were fully stretched.
On that camera
that angle,
view, then it looked like he just let it in. But to be fair, on the other one, where you can see it clearly go in the top bins, it looks impossible to save. But on that camera angle, then it looked like he probably could have done something better. Have we used all our subs? Jesus, Shevchenko subs. So we've got 2 more, yeah.
Yeah.
So what you got, guys? Right, you got 2 subs here. What are you doing? How are you going to score goals here? How are you going to create a chance? You got Sane, he's your obvious one, but some people don't want to see Sane. So if you're a Sane out, don't play him again. You're left with Carson, I'm assuming you're not going to bring on. Otamendi, again, assuming you're not going to bring on. Doyle, Howard Bellis, and Palmer. Palmer's got a shout here. You got 2 subs, and your 2 attacking players are Sane and Palmer. Palmer could get on here, lads. But who you bring off? You know what I mean? Who do you bring off? Maybe bring off Kev and just accept that this game's pointless and that the more important game. That's a good hit from Sterling.
Yeah, it is good a hit.
I think Sterling's been practicing kicking footballs, mate.
It looks like it, doesn't it?
Because in years gone by, he's never really been the cleanest of finishers. And the last couple of games, he's getting whippage.
He's getting that finesse. He's got the RB button on lock.
That's a good effort, that. Unlucky, lad. Unlucky, pal. Leroy and Palmer. Bolt from the Blue says we need to get Leroy and Palmer on. Well, I mean,
the drink break is now.
Break, guys.
Now it's time to think about it. Fair Channy says we actually need to work on corners.
I disagree, Fair Channy, because I just feel that no matter how long we spend on practicing corners, City will never, ever be good at corners.
Mate, what about if Koulibaly comes in and he's a corner beast? I mean, the guy's big.
Yeah, he's big.
Guy comes in, rocks that. Rocks them corners up.
Rocks them corners up. Who do we want to see, guys? So, Bolt from the Blue wants to see Leroy and Palmer. Reese wants to see Leroy and Doyle.
I'd like to see Doyle, but is Doyle defensive, mate?
He's more of like a just sort of like he's like a Tony Cruz.
Yeah.
That is a good comparison, and he'll be buzzing with that.
He would be buzzing with that.
I bet he's watching the stream now, going, "Mom."
Mom, they think I'm Tony Cruz.
They've just got me Tony Cruz.
Yeah. Well, maybe. Clip it. Someone needs to clip that and send it in a minute.
That is a shout. That is a shout. I think Leroy and Palmer, me. But who do you bring off?
Yeah, who do you take off?
The thing is, on one hand, I really want to win the game, and I think if we win the game, we've got to have Kevin De Bruyne on the pitch. But on the other hand, which is this one over here, I think that this game, in the grand scheme of things, isn't very important. And Sunday's game against Newcastle is very important. And I'd rather have a fresh Kev for that game. So
I agree with that. I'm
going to go with me head here, right?
Me head.
And I accept that we might not win this game, but I'd take off Kevin De Bruyne.
Potentially take off KDB for Palmer.
Yeah.
I mean, Mahrez has played quite a lot of games, hasn't he, recently?
Oh, here we go.
Ooh.
That is fantastic defending from Fernandinho. That puts players like Otamendi and John Stones to shame. That he's getting outpaced from Tammy Abraham, but somehow he's managed to wrestle and prevent Abraham from getting in front of him, and Ederson's come to the rescue. And I just feel that for someone who's not even... Remember, when the guy played for Shakhtar Donetsk, he was an attacking midfielder. He wasn't a CDM. He wasn't a central defensive midfielder. He was an attacking midfielder. Or at least more of a balanced centre mid, a box to box. He wasn't a CD. He didn't used to sit. He used to sit, and he's showing up our big money centre half. Good one, playing well here. Carried the ball in, nice. Come on, Sterling, do something, lad. Do something.
Mark Sweeten says, not going to lie, prefers a draw for this game so Liverpool don't win it at the Etihad.
Yeah, but then don't we have to give him a thingy?
Yeah.
A guard of honour.
What would you prefer, them to win it at the Etihad or...
Yeah, but we can all just dip off. If they're beating us at the Etihad, we're not even there.
We're not even there.
So it's even better, you can just switch off. I mean, if you was there at the stadium, get off. 90 minutes, we're getting beat. Oh, another mistake. Oh, what's happened here?
Oh, that was off the line.
Kyle Walker, my man.
Off the line again.
Kyle Walker, absolutely brilliant.
Fernandinho could have got sent off then.
He could have got sent off, but we've got to talk about Kyle Walker, mate. This guy is immense. Best right back in the world. I'm putting it out there. 100%. This season, he's been incredible. What a ball. Oh. Guys, what do you make of that then? Goal line clearance from Kyle Walker. Absolutely fantastic. Brilliant.
I want to see how close that was.
It must have been very, very close.
Very close.
I thought it was a sure goal. Why didn't he? He just passed it.
I know. He could have slammed it. He was confident, wasn't he?
Yeah. Kyle Walker there, just brilliant. Well played, Kyle Walker. Honestly.
Absolutely smashed it.
Smashed it there. Well played, lad. He's been class all season. Really has.
Really says the motivation of the players will have is to win. To stop them winning at our place. And I agree with that, actually. Rather than us think about, let's draw this so they don't win at our place. Why not let's win today? Let's win against them. Swerve that. Let's beat them.
There's people loving Kyle Walker in the chat. Kyle Walker, mate, this season.
Mark Sweeten, City the Kings of goal line clearances prove me wrong. That could be another Another goal line clearance that stops when Liverpool win the league.
Yeah, temporarily.
Yeah, temporary.
You could be right. You could be right.
Always temporary.
Kyle Walker, mate. Honestly, he's just excelled. He's come to our club and we've changed the way he plays. Because you got to remember, at Tottenham, he was bombing up and down the wing, and Pep went, nah. He said, you're no good at that, and he's not. Kyle Walker up near the top of the pitch isn't the best. Oh, Mahrez he's got him on toast.
Oh, penalty?
Nah. And you know, Kyle Walker's not the best like attacking fullback in the world. You might think he is because he gets up there all the time, but his crossing is not actually that great.
I see it here.
Oh, well played,
Kyle
Walker. Just showing us the replay, and it's the ball's halfway across the line. Oh, that's fantastic.
Absolute king.
That's brilliant. That. These Liverpool fans, mate.
Why do they keep showing these Liverpool fans?
I'm
it's
sorry.
So weird.
I'm sorry.
Mate, Reece is going to be fuming with that. I'm fuming with it.
Yeah, mint.
Nishant says Kyle the keeper. Yeah, that's another thing that you forgot, isn't it? He's come to City. He's proved himself. And he's proved himself as a goalkeeper. Guy didn't even... Oh, is that Otamendi on? Who's
Otamendi on. I didn't see he went.
Proved himself as a goalkeeper. Didn't even...
Chat, did anyone see what Otamendi just replaced? Who did Otamendi just come on for? Was it Laporte? It might have been Laporte to prevent him from getting...
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Good move.
Yeah,
it's the Kevin De Bruyne, the same reasoning that I just said for Kevin De Bruyne. You want to keep him fresh for Sunday. So yeah, fair play. So we've got one more sub left to make.
Yeah, is that right? Yeah, 5.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're having 5 subs.
Is
that till the end of the season? Yeah.
Yeah, to the end of the season. Mendy. Yeah. Laporte off.
I've just realised they don't have Black Lives Matter on the back of the shirts.
Oh, I don't know. I thought that was to the end.
I thought that was for the rest of the season.
Nice spot, bro. What do we make of this then, guys? We've got 15 minutes plus stoppages left. Setia dominating the ball, not doing a great deal with it, but we still have David Silva on the pitch. I think we still have Kevin De Bruyne. Yeah, there he is.
Yeah. Do you think we've had less chances since we've brought a striker on?
I don't know.
I think it's just the way the game's gone.
My head's fried in this heat, mate. I can't remember. Seriously. It's so hot.
Boy lad said Laporte has been dreadful.
Dreadful?
I don't remember seeing him put him much wrong, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That's a I don't know. Do people agree?
Yeah, other people saying that as well. What you're saying? Does everyone agree with Boy lad?
Just take him out, Kevin. Take the yellow card. Oh, we're shit.
Oh no!
We are.
What?
We're garbage. Our defence is...
What just happened? Did it go in? That didn't go in, obviously, but what?
Another one cleared off the line.
What?
I've got to give it Kevin De Bruyne here. He's not on a booking, Kevin, is he?
Nah.
He should have took Willian out. Take him out. Just bring him down. Take the yellow card. What a save.
What? Yeah.
Oh, Ederson.
Double save.
Ederson, mate. And then Fernandinho. Not even a centre-half, and he's our best centre-half at this moment in time. Oh, Ederson.
Yeah, Mark's going sick. Chat's going sick.
Oh, Ederson.
Did he handball it then?
That's handball.
He handballed it?
Shh.
No one saw it.
That's handball. That's handball, lads.
He slapped it out.
That's handball.
He slapped it out.
That's handball.
Look at his face. That face is like, I hope they didn't see that.
That's handball.
That's 100%.
We're screwed here,
handball.
lads.
He's
We're screwed
100%. He's a million percent. He's getting sent off. He's got to be sent off, hasn't he? Has to be sent off. He saved it.
I don't know the rules. I don't know what the rules are anymore.
It's 1,000,000%. If they don't, yeah. Johnny says he knows. He does know. He knows.
Is it a red card though? Because
he saved it. He saved it.
No. He didn't know because the ball wasn't coming to him. The ball was moving up, like up or down. It wasn't.
Look at his face. His face is green of his face.
Why is it taking them so long? I'm a City fan, and I told you 5 minutes ago it was a penalty. Sent him off as well.
Sent off as well.
This is our football club, guys. I mean, I'm just saying it again, that we're going to lose because another... I know it's not a mistake, but it's a defensive issue. We're going to concede, like, most likely, if Edison don't save. And we've got 10 men. And we've lost the game due to 2 defensive issues. Why do they keep showing it for? It's not a controversial decision. He fucking battered it, didn't he, with his hand?
He punched it.
Oh, guys.
Imagine
defense.
Imagine we got away with it.
Oh. It's proper hard watching City at times.
Ed said it's settled Koulibaly in.
Yeah. Pay the money, mate.
Yeah.
2-1. Both goals, defensive issues. See, story of the season. We have been this year shy at defending. And it's because you can't not replace Vincent Kompany. It's like when Pep Guardiola decides to leave and getting Neil Warnock in as your manager. Innit?
Yeah.
And saying, no, it's alright. It's alright, we've got the players. We've got the coaching staff. Neil's fine. No, it's not. Neil's not fine. Fernandinho has been mint this season, but he's not a centre-back. Otamendi has made mistakes this season. John Stones has made mistakes this season.
Oh, what is this, man?
It's disgusting.
What is this?
It's disgusting. Enjoy your night partying in the pubs. Oh no, you can't because they're not open. It's just poor. It's just very poor. It makes you question, like, these guys, these people who run the football club earn a lot of money, right? And obviously they're some of the smartest business people that you could ever meet. You know what I mean? This Ferran Serrano guy, he's got his finger in so many pies. Might as well own Greg's. But seriously. It's true though, mate. But when it comes to just basic stuff, like, oh yeah, our best ever centre-half is leaving. He's our captain. He's basically the second manager.
Runs the dressing room.
He's City through and through. He's leaving. Maybe we should replace him. And we don't sign anyone. Oh, we've got
it's shocking at the back, this.
Why is that Raheem Sterling playing right back now? Come on. What's going on? I'm not gonna lie, these are not actually that good. I think Pep's... I don't like this two midfielder situation. Is rubbish. It's absolutely garbage. Might work in the Champions League. I'm not that against it in the Champions League, right? But in the Premier League, doesn't work. I don't know why, but it doesn't. I've seen it enough times now to know it doesn't work. After this live stream, I'm going to find out. I'm going to go on Transfer Market and BBC and everything and find out all the times we played this 2 at the back, 2 in midfield. I'm telling you now, our win percentage with it is going to be garbage. Tell Bossman Freddy to get some stats on
it. Calling him out here, are you?
Freddie Pie, get some stats on 2 holding midfielders. How many times have we won? I'm telling you now, the win percentage is going to be trash. It's going to be relegation form. I'm putting it out there. I bet it's less than 40% win with Gundogan and Rodri as the 2 holding midfielders playing together. And the funny thing is, they're both mint in that position on their own. But put them together, and they're both useless.
Bossman said he's retiring.
And put that together with our useless defence. I mean, how are we even second? Beggars belief.
It's bad.
But this game don't even matter, so I'm not even bothered.
Lewis has turned the heat up again in here.
I'm just like sick of it, mate. All season in the league, we've just been useless at defence. Useless.
I feel like he puts Gundogan and Rodri together to help the defence,
now
right?
We've got...
But it doesn't work. It makes it worse for us.
Now we've got Walker playing centre-back and Sterling playing right-back. I don't understand it. That is Sterling playing right-back, innit? Walker playing centre-half. I'm actually surprised at this season, because we've been so bad defensively, that he's not tried Walker at centre-half and put Cancelo at right-back. I'm surprised he's not tried it. Yeah. He's tried everything else.
I mean, didn't he try Cancelo at right-back once?
Cancelo at right-back?
I mean, Cancelo at left-back?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yeah, Cancelo left-back and Walker right-back at one game, didn't he? I'm sure he didn't do too bad either.
Poor. So poor.
It's not great.
Just rubbish.
Ah.
I mean, he's absolutely twatted the ball.
He battered it.
You can't complain. I've no complaints with it at all, but and I said it in the first half, the more mistakes that we make now to the end of the season in the Premier League, it just highlights the fact that we need a defender. So is the transfer window open? Like, you can sign, like, Chelsea signed Timo Werner. I know they can't play, but you can sign players, innit?
Yeah, surely.
I'd love it now if we just dropped 90 bomb tomorrow on Koulibaly.
Tomorrow?
Just tomorrow morning.
First thing tomorrow morning, you wake up, Koulibaly.
Sign for Manchester City. And then go and sign someone else. You know what I mean? Because, I don't know. I feel like I'm being negative, but I feel like I've got every reason to be negative when the club let Vincent Kompany go and didn't sign anyone. You know
it's a big call. You've said it loads of times. You said it on our podcast, and you've said it on here multiple times that Kompany leaving, not replacing him, has been detrimental to this season.
Right, here's a couple of questions. Does anyone here like the Rodrigundo combination?
Yeah, and if so, why?
And try it. Please convince me. I've been convinced on other things on this live stream tonight, so I could be convinced. I doubt it, but possible. And does anyone else think it's?
Man.
Why are they on the screen? This? Get off the screen.
No, Liverpool fans holding up a champion's flag.
They're not even social distanced. Ah.
Do you know, if we were in this position, they wouldn't be doing that with us, you know.
Nah.
I believe the bias.
It's disgusting. It's disgusting. And right, so my second question was, does anybody think it was reasonable not to replace our best ever centre-half, the best centre-half ever to play in the Premier League, our club captain, our second manager, our big man in the dressing room? Did anyone think it was alright to not replace him? Again, there might be someone out there who thought it was perfectly reasonable. I think it was a disgrace. I think we should have been planning for years on who you don't, as a club that's well run like us, we should now be thinking, we should be scouting who to replace Kevin De Bruyne with. That's what we should be doing as a club. We should look at his age and we go, right, if we should look at what happens if Kevin decides he wants out.
Yeah, you need contingency plans, innit?
You got to be planning for every single thing.
Ooh.
Everything, you got to plan for everything, but no plan for Vincent Kompany, the best. I just keep on saying it and I'm just baffled. It baffles me. And you know what? I'm angry at it, but I'm also proper disappointed. And I'm not that disappointed parent, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not angry, I'm disappointed.
Because it's. I thought my club was better ran than this.
It is disappointing. It is disappointing a lot. Dan said Sheikh Mansour get on the phone with Napoli right now. And then, yeah, pretty much.
I tell you, mate, if I was Napoli, I'd be saying, get your checkbook out, pal. Because I'm watching these performances and I know that you need Koulibaly.
But I mean, if Napoli have reduced the price down to 73 million because of the current market and Corona, I'd say, yeah, take it. I'd say 73 million for Koulibaly, yeah, go for it.
You got to spend the money now. You got to spend the money. It's beyond a joke now. You know what I mean?
Matthias said, what's happened to Stones? Injured, isn't he?
I don't know.
He's not fit. I don't think he's going to risk him straight away, pulling him straight back.
I don't know.
Apparently, BT looking a tad biased here. Whip from Kevin De Bruyne then. Ain't going nowhere this game, is it?
Nope.
Xtra City Football Group can keep signing.
Oh, Sterling!
Random football clubs around the world, but can't sign a world-class centre-back.
Yep. That is true. That is very true.
Mishant says, why is City pretending like they aren't owned by Sheikh Mansour? Financial fair play.
I don't know. It's mad, isn't it? It's just crazy.
Crazy. The name that we both can't say. I mean, you can give a go pronouncing it, Louis, but I'm not going to risk trying to pronounce it just for the sake of myself. I dislike two defensive mid in the starting line, but Rodri can't play normal without the other player with him. He can't control game. He's slow and poor in defence. I disagree with that. I prefer him when he doesn't have anyone next to him. I think he does run the game a lot better. I think Goodwin does it as well.
Yeah, both of them Blue said problem with Napoli is
yes.
The thing is, right, we've done it. We did a sketch on it, didn't we? You ring up.
Oh yeah.
Well, you know what? We need to clip that and then.
Yeah, we do need to clip that. We need to post that again, don't we?
We need to get that video and repost it.
Because that's actually really relevant now, isn't it?
That is really relevant.
We did a clip. We did a sketch of signing Koulibaly and how easy it is and how long it'd take. Not sure on how correct we were at it though.
I think we're spot on. We were spot on. It's not hard. I could sign Koulibaly, mate. If City give me a job as chief transfer officer, you want to see our team.
You getting a FIFA team going?
It'd be mint. Trust me. None of these.
You say this, but with none of your links and ties, you'd be like ringing up Lescott, boys. I'm getting the band back together.
Hey, Lescott to do a better job than half of these in the team at the moment.
Do you reckon Micah Richards could come in and do a job?
Oh no, he's
could be injured.
Bad knee, innit? Bad knee.
ECU's there repping the gem look.
Well, my 4-0 was tad ambitious.
Well out, innit?
Tad ambitious.
You had a good run.
I did have a good run.
First 2 games you smashed it.
Did have a good run. It's a madness. It's a madness, this game. I mean, it's not a madness because as soon as we saw the 2 holding midfielders, I reckon a lot of City fans, because I was just not happy about that decision.
I don't think anyone was. I'd love to know. I'd love to see someone who can back it up.
The thing is, right,
back up the reason for
where it's going to go sour,
mids.
right? Where it's going to go sour. The reason he's playing 2 holding midfielders, and I think most people will agree, is he's practicing for Champions League. Right? In my opinion, he thinks that this formation is going to win or help win the Champions League. The problem is, if we play this formation against Real Madrid and get knocked out, people are going to ask questions. Because people are going to say, look, Pep, you played this formation loads of times in the Prem. It never once worked. You play it in the Champions League, in one of the biggest games of the season, and you get knocked out straight away. People got to ask questions.
Yeah, definitely, 100%.
You know what I mean? For me, you just play your best team, your best formation, which is 1 holding midfielder, 2 attacking mids, 2 wingers, and a striker. For me, I might be looking at too basic, but I honestly think that is our best formation. I think that's where we play our best football. I think we control the ball more because you got 2 attacking midfielders, so you keep the ball further up the pitch. I don't know. Maybe I just simplify things too much, but honestly, I just think that I just don't like this formation.
The chances that they play the double pivot to help Rodri adjust.
Well, we shouldn't be doing that.
It should be.
We shouldn't be playing a formation to help a single player. That shouldn't be right. You know what I mean? Because that means you're changing the whole style of play to help a player who's a centre mid who doesn't help you score goals. You know what I mean? He's not a De Jong where he's helped stopping counter attacks or crunching players. Nah, we shouldn't be doing that. If that is what we're doing, poor.
Both of the Blues said to cheer you up. Check out the transfer window pod. Listen to how confident they are that Koulibaly is going to City. He wants to go where he's needed.
Well, bloody hell. He's definitely needed it.
We need 3 of him, please.
Kyle Walker again, mint. He's been one of our best players in this game. I know KDB's been alright, he scored the free kick, but it could be a lot worse than 2-1 if it not for Walker.
Was that 6 minutes at a time?
And Ederson as well has had a cracking game.
Ederson has had a good game.
Defence is a shambles. Don't we just know it? Don't we just know it?
Who's that number 47 there?
That Gilmore kid, I think.
Oh, is it?
He's meant to be class.
Is it?
He's meant to be class. Madness. Chill one, anyone? Nah, not for me. I don't want chill though. Shouldn't need adjusting defensive shambles. Yeah. Everyone's agreeing. We just need Koulibaly, innit? We need to link that video rapid.
Yeah, we'll get that video up straight away. Do you want me to do it now?
Yeah, I can do, yeah.
I'll find it now. Should I just retweet it? I'll put the link in the chat.
Send it Bossman Freddy as well. Six minutes injury time. Do some match ratings after this as well, guys. And then later on, after the stream's finished, we'll be uploading a post-match review. Oh, get off the screen, man. Honestly, I'm trying to watch my football club. I'm trying to watch my football club play football.
I thought it's six people. Look at the state.
This was a day that I thought would never come, and it's here. You know what I mean? Poor. Credit where credit's due. They've been the best team in the league this season. You got to give it to them. But we have not helped ourselves.
Yeah, we haven't helped ourselves
at all. Well, you know what I mean? It's just poor. Very poor.
Apparently, Puma is Colourbli's boot sponsor as well, so link up.
It's mad. It's mad. Adam, what are you saying? What's happening with the podcast on iTunes? Why is it not there?
Yeah, Adam, what are you on about with the podcast on iTunes? Maybe he's on about because there hasn't been an episode for a bit.
Yeah, because the next podcast will be released.
Oh,
thank God that didn't go in, because that'll just top it off.
Yeah,
next podcast, Adam, will be on release Sunday night. In the meantime, we've got like the post-match reviews and pre-match previews on YouTube, which are about 10-12 minutes long each. So there's still stuff that you can. I mean, to be fair. Oh, it's another save. It's another great save for Ederson. He's had a great game. It must be so annoying. Imagine being Ederson, guys, when you've got that in front of you. You know what I mean? Constantly having to do last-ditch saves and stuff because your defence is just garbage. And then I feel sorry for players like Walker and Zinchenko and Laporte. I know some people said Laporte's been poor this game, but these players who are competent players, and then they're dealing with rubbish. You know what I mean? Mistakes. Come on, boys. Oh, get stuck in, man. So annoying.
Links in the chat, by the way.
Ah, yes, link in the chat. You got to get on that.
Both and Blue says City will hire Nagelsmann. Is that how you say his name? How do you say his name? You know it. After Pep.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, hopefully Pep stays for a few more years. He seems to like it in Manchester, doesn't he? I'm disappointed, guys. I'm proper disappointed. I'm disappointed that we played 2 holding midfielders.
Nathan says United done the treble over Chelsea this year.
Yeah. I mean, we could have beat these today if we just played one. I'm convinced.
One holding midfielder would have won.
The 2 holding midfielders is cursed for us.
The evidence is there. It doesn't work.
It's cursed. And the thing is, right, it's a lose-lose situation now for Pep because the fans don't back it. The City fans don't back this 2 holding midfielders.
We're yet to find one.
Now, we're not calling Pep out for it, but at the same time, I am starting to wonder what he's seeing in this formation that I'm not, given the fact that we pretty much lose every game that we play with it. And if we go to Madrid, or wherever the game's held, whether it be at the Etihad or Lisbon, and he plays 2 holding midfielders, and we lose, I've got to be in that situation then going,
Pep, what have you done?
Why have you done that? Because every time you've done it, we don't seem to play well. And
why have you done this?
But on the switch side, if he plays it and we win, I don't know. I just think it's a risky move because it's clearly not working. It's clearly not working. Oh, I don't know. It's so hard.
I mean, the one thing to take from it is that at least Liverpool won't win it at our ground.
That is a good way of looking at it. I mean, that's the most positive way that you could probably look at it.
Shout out both of them, Blue.
It's mad. It's mad.
Mark said it's going to be hard from the beginning to win 3 Prems in a row.
Yeah, but we made it
agree
harder
with that,
for
but I feel like
ourselves.
we made it harder for ourselves. It's our own fault that we didn't challenge.
You bang on, Mark. It is hard winning it 3 times in a row. You know what I mean? But the best thing you can do is give yourself every opportunity. And what you should do is make sure you're going in with a competent squad, which we've not done.
Last couple of seconds of being Premier League champions.
Yeah, enjoy it, guys. Last minute of being Premier League champions.
Seconds, isn't it?
Champions. We're still champions.
Jerry said lost as many games this season as Arsenal.
That's disgusting. That's disgusting, Jerry.
Disgusting.
People putting out facts that I don't want to know. Like, was it Mark who that's it, guys. We're no longer champions.
No longer champions. You got one last song in though.
I did. I sung it. Champions. I can probably say I was the last City fan to sing Champions this year.
I'd probably go with that.
But we're no longer champions, guys. which is very upsetting. It's been coming for a while. It's our own fault. We can't blame anyone else. You know what I mean? Yeah, Liverpool have had the luck this season, but at the end of the day, this is our fault that we're in this position. We didn't replace Kompany. The positives here, we've helped Chelsea get top 4, and in doing so, sort of prevented United from getting top 4, because I think they're 6 points behind now. Yeah, or 5 points behind. There you go, guys. That's a positive for you. We've just helped Chelsea get top 4. I mean, not going to matter if we get banned from Champions League.
Yeah.
Oh, get off the screen, man.
I say both of them there. Bring on the social distancing fan cams, which is right, but then they bring on a cam of like bare Liverpool fans, not social distancing.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they all seem very happy, the players. I mean, I'm gutted.
Yeah, Fair China says I want to go on Twitter, but I also don't want to. I agree with that.
I'm gutted. You know what I mean? With
yeah, Liverpool deservedly are the champions of the league this year. I'm not taking anything away from Liverpool.
Kyle Walker, mate, is the best. He's mint. Kyle Walker. He's such a good attitude there. Look, he's absolutely gutted. He's fuming.
Yeah, he is fuming.
He's fuming. He's been one of our best players this season, Kyle Walker.
Definitely.
Honestly, he has. I'm putting it out there. If it wasn't for Kevin's madness, he'd be getting Player of the Year. There's no social distancing going on there, lads. I'm telling you. It's just. I don't know. I don't know what to say, guys. I don't know what to say. I feel like I've said everything that I need to say, but I keep saying it because I can't believe my club didn't replace one of the best centre halves in the world ever.
A small user said, "We've just got to look to next season with some new signings."
And yeah,
we need to back our club to go out here now and sign some people because we need it. We need it desperately.
We do. I mean, I opted for the season ticket refund instead of credit for next season. I feel like maybe I should have given the credit to help put the funds towards good player.
Yeah, if you still got the option, is that still a thing now? Can you still choose? Everyone put the money into the club.
When City say,
let's start a GoFundMe for Koulibaly.
We got $8,000 for a flag. $8 grand.
$8,000.
I reckon we could raise a hell of a lot more. I mean, the thing is, right, this is wrong now, guys. Yeah, I'm not being bitter here, but they've gone straight to Kenny Dalglish and the Liverpool thing. This was a game between Chelsea and City. They should, really. What they should have done is said, right, we're going to have some reaction for the Liverpool thing on a different channel.
Yeah, yeah.
And we're going to talk
Liverpool
about
reaction on
they should be
like
talking
me.
now about why City haven't won the league. But they're not. Straight to, I don't want to see this, bro.
Yeah, dead, innit?
I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it.
Both Boo says next season. Yes, that's what I've got to look forward to now, innit? Next season. Got a little plan ahead. Remaining games, let's just plan for next season. Get forward much game time as possible. Think ahead to how we'll be playing football next year rather than looking at how disgusting this year has been for City.
I think we should do some player ratings before we end the stream.
Yeah. Hit movie player ratings. Kyle Walker, 10 out of 10.
Let's start with Edison.
Yeah, good game.
Great performance.
Yeah.
Made some big saves.
Mad saves.
Massive saves.
Yeah. Although the one where he did like the double save, Fernandinho ended up handing it out. That was don't take anything away from Edison on that.
Yeah.
He smashed it.
I think almost a perfect game. I'm going to give him a 9.
I'd give him a 9 just because
everyone happy with a 9 for Edison? Walker. I think similar.
Walker smashed it.
Goal
Walker
line.
for me just put so much passion in games.
He does. He's so passionate.
He's so in there.
He's
you know what I mean?
energetic.
You don't see it from. I don't think you see his level of passion from a lot of players.
Yeah, I mean, it's the way he plays. He typifies. He's almost like a City fan playing on the pitch. He's not a City fan, but he's almost like that the way he plays.
Yeah,
and goal line. He's done it before. He did it at Wembley, didn't he? A goal line clearance. He's done it today.
Yeah.
Some great defending from him today. I think
9.
It's a weird start to a game that we've just lost and slagged a load of people off. But I'm going to give him a 9. Fernandinho.
Rating has to go down a bit just because of the red.
Other than that, I thought he played all right.
I thought he played all right. I'd probably give him like a 7 or 8.
I don't think we can give him an 8 because he did deliberate handball.
That's the mean. It's deliberate handball. He did. He volleyed it. Drove volleyball. What is it called? Beach volleyball, in it with the hands.
I feel like a 7 with an asterisk.
Asterisk. The asterisk is because he got red card.
Just sort of like 7, but kind of did fuck up quite a bit.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel like some people will be like, yeah, they agree with me, but at the same time, I can see why people are just giving him like a 4.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, he did kind of cost us the game. But
yeah, true. That is true.
A 7 asterisks, yeah. Laporte, this is a weird one. People saying he didn't play well.
Yeah,
but
people saying he had a bad game.
I don't know. I didn't see that.
He got taken off, but I think it wasn't for the sake of him having a bad game. I think it was more so for Sunday because that's the more important game.
I mean, I didn't see the bad.
I didn't see the bad side of his game. Maybe that's.
But there was quite a lot of people. It wasn't just like one guy, was it? It was like 2 or 3 people all in the chat sort of said, yeah. About like a 6.5.
Yeah. Throw him in at that.
6.5? I watched the highlights and see if I see anything that he did, but it was weird. But I didn't see anything that was majorly wrong.
Boy lad said he was getting spun by Giroud and looked spaced out sometimes.
Yeah. All right, we'll go 6.5. That's like a compromise, isn't it? Like Mendy
didn't have a good game.
Yeah, I mean, he put a good couple of crosses in, and if we played a striker and someone puts it in the back of the net, it makes it all better.
Yeah, definitely. But
it makes him look bad because no one scored off his crosses.
It's weird, isn't it? Because you have Mendy for the attacking threat who can provide mint assist to your striker, but then you don't play a striker.
Yeah. So
it kind of cancels out Mendy's game.
Yeah,
so he had a bad time, you know what I mean? Had a really bad time, especially that first goal. Terrible from Gundogan. And
yeah, I need to watch that back. They didn't show up too many replays, did they?
Yeah, they showed one slow motion replay, and I couldn't really.
I'm gonna give him a 6. Yeah, I think that's about right. Rodri, they saying a dig at him, but him and Gundogan are getting bad ratings because of the way that they've been
set up. Yeah.
So I'm not saying necessarily that he had a bad way. They didn't have good games because of the way they set up.
Yeah. Like, people who listen to the podcast and have seen us a few times will know that we like Rodri and Gundogan.
Yeah.
We just don't like them together.
Own. Yeah.
Yeah. Rodri and Gundogan separated, like, different teams.
I agree. I think Rodri and Gundo both get a 6.
I mean,
Gundo should probably get a bit less because
he should definitely get less. He should definitely get less.
What did we give Mendy? A 6 or 5? I'd give him a 5.5. Yeah. I don't think he played that great. I'm going to give Gundo a 5.5 just because he was also pointing instead of just taking control. This is a German international. He should have took control of that situation. He didn't. I'm sorry, Gundo, but you're getting a 5.5. And he did nothing else. He didn't create, which he's not meant to because he played a holding role, and he wasn't getting stuck in. You know what I mean? So I can't give him anything real higher than that because he did nothing. And nor did Rodri because they don't do anything when they play together.
They cancel each other out. They almost become invisible.
Kev, I thought
you had a good game.
Did you? I thought it was quiet.
Pashamai's going forward, whipping it in. Scored a mint free kick.
Yeah.
Had a decent game.
I see the free kick. But other than that, did he really create? I mean, did he have anything to create? Because we didn't play striker.
I thought he had a good game. Not like obviously one of his best, but I think he showed signs of like why he's mint. He turned it on. Turned on style, innit?
8.
That 8 might be a bit too generous.
I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, we give Fern a 7 asterisks.
Oh, did we?
I think 8's fine.
Yeah, give me an 8.
Because he did bang one in, didn't he? You know what I mean? And again, was it the reason that he wasn't that involved and didn't create much because we didn't have a striker. So he is limited in what he can do. Bernardo, quiet, mate. I forgot he was on the pitch.
Yeah, very quiet.
He got subbed off after a while. I'm going to give him, you say 6.5?
I'd say 6.
6? Yeah, quiet. Did nothing. Quiet performance. Mahrez.
Didn't do much either, did he? Both things were quiet today. He had a few chances. He had like that, say a few chances. That one chance where
I think he was involved a little bit more than Bernardo. I think 6.5.
6.5, yeah.
And Sterling should have scored.
Yeah.
Should have scored, guys. He went through on goal. Could have passed it. Didn't. Decided to shoot. Fair enough, but you got a bag and he didn't hit the post. Other than that, what did he do? I'm saying that a lot, aren't I? What did he do? What did he do? They didn't do a lot. We didn't create a lot. You know what I mean?
Difficult. We
had 67% possession and I don't even remember creating that many chances. And we had De Bruyne, Bernardo, Mahrez, Sterling on the pitch.
That's disgusting.
How many chances did we actually create? Not a lot. Sterling. It's tricky, mate.
I'd probably give him a 6.5.
Yeah, go for 6.
Missed the chance on goal. Should have passed it. And on first watch of that goal as well, when I was watching it live, I thought he was a bit closer to the keeper, so didn't have time to kind of just poked it through. But in fact, he did have time to pass. But
Jesus, I don't remember him doing anything. Did he have a chance? He didn't have any chances, did he? I don't remember going, chance.
No.
Did we create anything for him?
Like I said when we was watching it, since Jesus has been on, did we really create anything? You know what I mean? We was calling for a striker to be put on the pitch, but did we really create anything? I don't think we did.
He come on as a sub. He didn't really do anything. I'm going to give him a 5.5.
Yeah.
He didn't do anything, guys. Shinchenko.
Again, didn't do anything.
5.5.
Yeah, didn't show up the defence, did he?
Silva, I noticed Silva on the pitch.
I noticed Silva a bit.
I felt like when Silva came on the pitch, I felt like, Silva's on the pitch. I seen him. You know, he wasn't hiding away. He was trying to create.
Trying to pull the strings a bit, wasn't he?
I thought he did all right. I think for the time that he was on the pitch, you know, there wasn't really much more he could have done. I think 7.5.
I was going to say 7, yeah.
7? I think for a substitute, I think you got to be happy with that.
Yeah, decent.
Otamendi.
No.
Didn't make any mistakes.
Well. That clearance.
Oh, did he not?
The clearance when Fernandinho got sent off.
Or was it his fault?
He passed it straight back to the Chelsea player.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. Watch the goal again. Rather than clearing it, he passed it straight back to Willian.
Did he?
Then Willian hits it straight back into the box.
I can't try to forget about it. What you're saying?
Yeah, I'd say 5.
All right then. Well, that went well, didn't it, guys? Brilliant performance. Not really, but it is literally the story of our season. Just dominate the ball, 67% possession, create very little, and then defense and defensive mistakes let you down.
Adam said Pep's going mental in the dressing room, and that doesn't surprise me.
It
should be going mental.
It doesn't. It literally, it's mad. It's mad. Does anyone have anything to add to what we've said? Is there anything that we're missing? Is there anything that you feel that? I feel like we've covered everything. I feel like I've seen this team enough this season to know their faults.
To know everything.
I'd love a sit down meeting with Pep and everyone.
And then to be able to say, you know what I mean? Who are you to come to Pep and say, why have you done this? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think a sit down meeting with Pep would go very well.
Golf? Talk football over golf?
What? Oh yeah, I suppose so. You can talk football over golf. Yeah, Matthias said back to the basics.
Back to the basics.
Basics.
Yeah. That's funny.
Both the Blues said, thank God that's over. United denied. No chance of a coronation at the Etihad. We'll beat the new champions at the Etihad. Bring on the media cult. Everyone from Syllabat to Yossi Hughes.
Mm-hmm. It is nasty. I mean, the thing is, it's over now, guys.
And it's done. Forget about it. You know what I mean? The game that actually didn't matter.
Yeah.
It's annoying at the time when you're watching it because we should win. We should be beating this side. However, it didn't happen. Game doesn't mean anything. The most important game right now is Sunday against Newcastle.
Yeah.
Because that's the game that means something. That's the one, isn't it?
That's the one. Right, guys. I think we'll leave it there then.
Yeah, we'll leave it there. We'll have a post-match reaction up very shortly. We'll record it right now, straight after this. We'll have that up on YouTube very shortly. If you haven't done already, make sure you subscribe to us. 300 subscribers, isn't it? We've got like over 200 subscribers in a week, which is insane.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. We enjoyed the love, guys. Thanks so
everyone for subscribing and that. And when we're next back?
Sunday.
Oh yeah, back on Sunday
for an actual important game.
For the important
so
game.
If you thought we was mad today with the defensive mistakes, wait until Sunday when the match actually matters. Because it's going to go off. And we're on the Stellar as well, mate. Yeah. So it's going to be rockets.
Yeah, it's going to be absolute rowdy. Luis is going to bring the heat.
The heat. Thanks very much, guys. Like John said, if you like the stuff, give it a like, subscribe and hit that notification bell. And stay tuned to the post-match reaction, which will be up in about an hour or so.
Click the notification bell. You'll get notified when we post that video.
Peace out, guys.
Cheers a bit.